Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am very glad to welcome you to our fourth main show this Sunday, where you're going to be witnessing all the drama and all the fights between our two main teams, Team Void and Team Fire. Last week, Fuse, actually, we got to see Team Void demolish Team Fire. So, what do you think about this outcome?
I mean, at this point, I don't want to say expected, but considering that everything just keeps moving about, who knows? This is the beauty of StarForge. Also, hi, I'm Fuse. Shin, consummate professional that he is, forgot to tell the people who I am, but my ego will not let that slide. So hi, how you doing? Go on.
Hi, this is Fuse, and I am Shin. We are going to be, and we are your hosts for the new viewers, of course. We're going to be the hosts for this main, of course, show. So, we got to see and witness our two teams actually practice for 1 week straight versus our Goliath team, Team Shadow. Now, they're very mysterious. We do not know a lot about them, but we know one thing for sure, that they are damn good. But of course, yeah, when you're playing versus better players, of course, that means that you're gonna have better results on the Rift. At least this is what we're all anticipating and expecting, right?
Iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely. So actually, let's watch a video right now of the current recap, what's going on so far, so that our viewers can get to catch up a little bit more if they missed something.
Previously on StarForge.
Let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, yet again to the most revitalizing, skin-conjuring, mind-bubbling reality show. And it is no other than StarForge.
The beautiful StarForge studio behind me, which you purposely cannot see, so Shin can weird walk. This man, he intimidates me. His height and his general demeanor, sight to behold. Oh, he is gorgeous. Look at this man.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super pumped to see you here again. Solari, it's so nice to have you here as well.
That's the only wish that I have right now, to see actually 3 maps happening. Because what are your chances in percentage that Kiana is going to be the first ban?
I would say something around 100%. You just do not let Olosh his hands on Kiana, not after what happened in the first game.
Olosh actually going low, and thank you very much. It's a good caster carry. Olosh gets the first blood. You know it's not okay. The Cold Force Food has been summoned. A Face Lovish is already down and fighting on the bot lane, by the way. Finally, there is a lot of mana for Millie available. And Jinx having the additional attack range is getting a kill. They want to start a fight here. They have all the chances to do so. And here it comes. The call of the Forge Course is going to go in, not blocking up everybody. Limitless is already losing so much health because Olosh is targeting him directly. But he's going to die, but he's going to get the kill regardless. Or he's still alive. You know, he's very far away from everybody from his team. Maybe a little bit, but no, actually, he's going to get a kill, and it's going to be another one right after it, thanks to Olosh, who's absolutely relentless.
This cozy campfire giving her so
much. What are you doing? A double man ultimate goes golden immediately because of the ultimate from Eri, but he's going to survive. The Fire Lovash is already down thanks to XYZ. You know he's going on to the backline of the enemy. Ratmural is there as well. They're going to get Eri. Marino is going to get out as well. Triple kill for XYZ and again for Team Void.
Wow, what a turn of events actually from last Sunday. Who you're going to be nominating for MVPs?
Eddie.
Eddie is the first MVP nominee.
The only person with a positive KDA? I don't know.
Unlimited. Who are you going to nominate for your 2 MVPs?
I will go with Olosh and XYZ.
I think everybody deserves an MVP this game.
Probably have like 5 games on Milo. I was very nervous going into this matchup because I know.
But the Void team is starting with the bans, and they're actually going to ban out for Necton. It is so dangerous.
Look at Face Lovas. He's got the angle.
He's going but he's not going to coming in. They want to go to Fish. Lovash, Yuna has the ultimate again, but he's so vulnerable when he goes into the dragon form. Olosh has the kill. Yuna is going to go. Oh, that is it. From Ash, all the way from the bottom. It's hitting. My Rhino is still leaving. Ratmural is trying to do something with him. Doesn't have the ultimate anymore. Doesn't have the life anymore. Apparently, but let's go down to Olosh. No, he's not. He leaves. Extend more. And ultimate, the teleport coming in from Olosh. He's jumping right into Facialist, but Facialist has the ultimate. More ultimates coming in. It is going to be a death for Yuno, an immediate one, but one of them is almost done. Marino though, Marino is almost going down, but has the killing, and Akon is there to make sure that his top lane is going to leave. They are going to punish Exquisite for trying to do something.
And they've managed to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a series on our hands.
They're going to be witnessing a third match between Team Void and Team Fire. Who are going to be your two MVP nominees this game?
I mean, the first one is for Olosh. He played the random pick, basically. Ultimate bravery.
And I didn't know what to pick. I was like, what do I pick? 3 seconds left. They said to even, and I...
The other one to Eevee. As you guys got the double kill bot lane.
And overall, shot calling a little bit. I was trying to keep the team together, but you know. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. 50-50.
50-50. Sometimes lose, sometimes win.
Who are your MVP nominees for this game?
Marino
Okay, Marino once again. Marino.
and Dark One.
I think I basically took out the biggest threat to our squishier targets, thanks to taking the dragon to Brazil. It's like, dare me to pick Mordekaiser, I will. Take my main, I will destroy you.
Oh, I'm gonna say subdiff.
Yep.
Three times a charm. It's the third week and we finally get the third map.
So, what is the third game going to look like? You know what? They picked Swain! They picked Swain! They first picked Swain!
Bad in this lane, and then it should probably change after his first back. But Akon on the mission
Are you sure
to
about that?
engage.
Yes, Vegetable's right next to him, so they can actually catch Yuno off guard here and kill him. Still needs to deal with his passive. I mean, Olosh is right here, but Olosh is pre-level 6. But Archon is so low, it's going to be an easy kill for him. Still, it's going to be the first blood going into the hands of Vegetable. Olosh might need to pay for it. An exhaust on him, and it's a...
Making him, forcing him to use the flash.
I think you're dead again. Trying to get out, but yes, Yuno is jumping around. Olosh is here, and again, there is such a good maneuver from XYZ. Just standing, going to be really strong if he goes into it. Very good never move. He's a Swain! He's stolen the Drake, and look at the damage coming out of this Swain. Already on the flanking maneuver, and there is no slow coming in from a Rhino, which means he is not really able to deal with all this damage. Facial, which is already down thanks to XYZ. Yuno has so much control. Double kill for XYZ coming in. Marino is trying to continue to do something, but Yuno is still on his back lane. Limitless is cut away from everybody else. Triple kill for XYZ. Is he going to go for a penta? Marino is so low. Quadra kill for XYZ. And now he's there. Come on. No! This is going to be just a quarter for him, but what a good Drake was.
To 6. He is the half kills of his of the total in this game for his team, and then of course 12 for the side of XYZ.
I expect more from everyone. Not everyone wants to be a pro player. At least try.
And just the fact that he's disrespected me a little bit with the Sion, you know. He will learn. He will become a better player.
And I also stole his penta, I guess. I didn't even know, but I did it, so hey. I literally called it. Penta.
I don't know. I just want to say 0 deaths. 2 million games, 0 deaths.
You have to put like a 0.
I don't...
That's me.
Like, I'm so good at the game, honestly. Just pat myself on the back. Good job, me. That's all.
Okay.
What? What? I take care of you, I take care of myself, I do everything. Yes, I do the cleaning.
I did the finish.
0 deaths, both game. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Well, what
Great
can I
moments
say?
in sports, everybody.
Great moments in sports indeed. But we actually saw pretty interesting recap views because this match actually finished 2-1.
It did.
It was the first week where we didn't see an absolute demolition of a 2-0.
True. That
so
means they are learning and our techniques are working.
that is very correct.
You almost hit the hell out of this desk. I saw your hand go.
You know, I just thought myself in the ending, you know, I was just like, it happens, man.
It's a new concept for you. Speaking of new concepts, watch this segue. We're introducing something new to you all. This week, we're getting a new concept out there into the ether, okay? what we want to do is we want you to get more familiar with our wonderful players. So we're going to be shooting some pre-recorded thingies which give you more insight into the people. And we start this week with our 2 truths and 1 lie pre-recorded vignette. Exciting, no?
Very exciting indeed. I agree with you, Fuse, 100%, yeah.
Oh, I appreciate the support.
Of course, anytime.
I very much appreciate the support. So whenever the production team, our wonderful production team is ready, we can go ahead and roll the clip of 2 truths and 1 lie.
Today we're playing
2 truths and 1 lie.
Have I played this game before?
I have played 2 truths, 1 lie before.
I think it's gonna be pretty fun.
I don't consider myself a good liar, but I guess I'm a good actor.
I really like all of you guys.
If I see a dog on the street, I immediately go to the other side.
How does a corpse smell like?
I got arrested.
I slept next to a corpse.
He has very manly features. I don't believe the last.
And one asked me to go somewhere private after the combat.
I mean,
What are the chances of that?
Luffy.
Oh, Luffy. Did you
One-
say dating?
That means you have to go to jail.
That's a lie.
It's true.
What, in a hospital?
I don't know why everybody has one sentence.
I won a pony horse.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, so that's 1 more point for Team Fire.
I think that the koala ears are becoming a meta between our players. I don't know why. I just see people with the koala ears just shivering them all around, but watch the segue. Speaking about animals, actually, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Now, if you guys don't know, there was a bet between Yuno and Marainu. So, Fuse, the bet was, if Yuno could reach Grandmaster in League of Legends until today, the 16th, he wins the bet.
He wins the bet.
And if he doesn't, he loses the bet, of course, cohesively. So, I suggest let's actually watch and see if he managed to do this or not.
Until the teams are locked in, he has time to reach
It's 3 weeks.
Grandmaster on EUNE.
In solo queue.
If he doesn't, he's gonna get his hair dyed.
No, we will let Chad pick
Oh yeah,
the
that's
hair
true.
color.
Yeah. If he reaches it, then I'm gonna dye my hair.
I made this table so I can mark the daily progression. Basically, he just has to wait for his demise. I mean, if I finish it sooner, he's gonna die it sooner, not before, like, on the lock-in
But
day.
I can snipe him.
No, you can't. You lost too many in a row.
Why are you going away so
Because I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I had not left that door for like 27 or 8 hours. It's time. No,
He's finally listening to me and he's going to sleep because he's old. And he's playing too much League.
No, when I'm old, like I
And
get
he's
so easily
choking.
killed.
Okay, he's gonna lose the bet only because he's not sleeping.
What do you mean I'm choking? I had 3
He
times.
fell to Diamond 2!
Let me do it now, and I had 3 times his damage.
Am I Diamond 1?
For now. But I will probably come here like at 6 or 7 because I was psychopath.
3, 4. Better ward some more.
Quick question, are you winning the challenge?
Wait, the bet you mean?
What's the status?
He's not gonna win.
Not good so far.
It's not good so far.
6 more days, right? So, believe!
He's in Diamond 2!
I need 460 LP, which is 20 wins in a row. It's not that bad. If I can lose 30 games in a row, I can win 20 in a row. Probably. It's not that bad.
Probably.
It's not that bad.
Wait, why are you still all night here when no one else is here?
Like, first on Tuesday I can't come to the studio because of the challenge. That's how it is. Wednesday was fine.
Are you serious?
And now it went offline. Like, what's next?
And
I'm not getting LP! Like, I lost 50 LP over the night.
Have you played all night again?
Yeah. Well, I played this when the game came online at 8 in the morning. And it went offline before everybody left.
Bad luck.
The boob. There they are. We're doing the Queen's wave now.
Wow.
So, how'd it go?
Really well for me.
For you.
For him, really well. For me, not the best. I had better league winning streaks for sure.
I can barely see your eyes.
Well, I have not been sleeping a lot in the last week.
Can you zoom in
so many games
on this?
He
It's
slept
incredible.
2 hours.
I slept
today.
2 hours today.
You slept for 2 hours?
Yes.
Okay, so there's just one thing I want to know, basically.
Yes.
When are you going to dye your hair?
Probably tomorrow.
What color?
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, it would be the best to go with the team I'm picked on. And the safest, probably.
True.
We know that the chat has chosen rainbow.
Yeah.
But it's not safe on the streets for rainbow hair. We don't want him to be attacked.
Look, hold on. I'm local. I got this. Shin, you can go set up. I got this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go set up things, yeah, guys, so that you can discuss all of your hair colors and stuff. I don't know.
Here's some pro tips. Ready?
Ready.
Just stick to the well-lit parts. Although there are certain instances in Sofia where the light just goes out for no reason.
Oh no.
In which case, just shoo, you have work to do. So don't walk in traffic. Don't go to the city center between the hours of 3:30 and 8:18, and you're golden. You should be good.
Nice. He's playing League anyway, so it's fine.
I'm playing League anyway,
plus,
that's true.
here's the thing. Nothing can hurt you. You've played League. And I would like to add, you are so exhausted that I don't think anything matters at this point.
That is true.
So if you keep that mentality up, you're going to be fine.
Yeah. I mean, like, I had promos to Masters again, because I was Masters at one point, and then I demoted, and then I lost promos, and then I got into promos again. But the last promo game, literally, I had the time. Like, if I won those promos, I would have time to grind out, like, 15 more wins. But the
You do realize you're constrained by time like the rest of us, right? This isn't Inception. You don't live near a black hole.
But when he reached Master, I was super scared.
I was 1-1 in promos, and my last promo game, my team had 30 deaths in 15 minutes. And they were all talking in a foreign language between each other, and they first-time champions. Like, what are the odds of that happening? In 13 years I played this game, that has never happened to me.
Well, on the East server is more often than not.
True. At least I can play on my main West account now. I don't have to grind East.
How are you taking this?
Very well. I'm taking it very well, because I have a serious corporate job, right? So having dyed hair is not really, fine or okay. So I'm really glad. But he was really cocky in the beginning, so I was like, okay, let's bathe him in it.
I have to go to hospital for my exams. So
wear a hat. You can be a beanie guy.
I mean, I can technically put on a full mask outfit, right?
You can.
For some reason.
You can use wigs.
I can use wigs.
Yeah, one of my favorite wrestlers
To be
uses
fair,
wigs.
I did have red hair during my first year of college. So the professors were cool with it.
Nice. Okay, cool.
I really want to learn more about this, but I see that everybody is all set up, so you gentlemen can go play League.
Oh, we're playing League.
Yeah,
Playing
we're
League. Something I've done for the past.
You're free.
Okay.
Best of luck, gentlemen.
3 weeks, a lot.
Let's win. We're together.
Let's win. Yes.
Abject insanity, that is.
win.
And with that,
At least something.
my role for the foreseeable couple of minutes, depending on how long the next game lasts, is through. Dear viewers, I leave you in the capable hands of the big lug over there.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, of course. Welcome to our main stage here at StarForge HQ, where our players are actually ready to begin their game. And keep in mind, today's games are actually really high stake. So, what we're going to do basically is this. I'm going to bounce it over to our lovely casters so that they can get the rumble going.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you here. We are in for our favorite gaming show, or should I say gaming reality show, actually. My name is Kaspersky, and with me is Solari, so I guess we are gonna have today watching this beautiful two teams playing.
We will have a banger. As I was saying on the previous week, I was hoping for 3 games to happen, and finally in the previous week it happened for the first time. So today I'm gonna do the same, okay? I'm throwing it into the universe. I hope it's gonna be 3 games today. Thank you very much.
I mean, hopefully we will finally have free games. And you know, last time I was here, it was during the first ever broadcast, like the StarForge broadcast. So on purpose, I was trying to like follow it, but not follow too closely to surprise myself on how other people evolve during this, because obviously they've been practicing hard with the teams. They have 2 coaches that are well known, and I'm excited to see how they actually play right now. Because last time we watched, it was Fiddlesticks versus Riven, or no, it was Fiddlesticks versus Kiana, I believe, and they were just playing versus each other. It was like literally 2v8 kinda. And right now I'm excited to see how it changed.
Last week's highlights for me were, of course, the Swain top lane, because, come on, I am the Swain connoisseur. When I see Swain, I'm happy. But it wasn't a good game for that Swain, unfortunately. There was also a Shyvana game, and it wasn't a good game for Shyvana either, so my dreams and my heart were crushed. But then there was a Mordekaiser in one of those games, and boy, oh boy, did he send everybody to all different kinds of places.
I'm not sure if you're watching, but there was a Swain game in EMEA Masters last week.
No way.
Did you know that? Yeah, there was a Swain game.
And I missed it? Oh my god.
And you missed it.
And I missed it. That's a shame.
I don't know how did you do it, but it actually happened. It actually happened. So I just wanted to ask you, Slurry, because obviously right now, looking at these teams, we still don't know who is going to be the favorite right now, because we are just going into this game and we can still... Did I just see her smash the guy?
Yes, you did.
That's a perfect teamwork, and I can see some
nasty.
Maybe some fingers injury. Oh, that could be actually something serious. Yeah. If you think about it, right? I mean, obviously you need to only click with your right hand. If you're obviously right-handed, you only need to click the right side of your mouse. But well, it could actually be something serious. We need to ask this guy.
At least it's not the left hand, because you need more fingers on your left hand, right? Because you need 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers at least, ideally 5 on your left hand to play this game, unfortunately. So if you get any injury, you're out for some time. Or if you're not out, I have no idea how you play that. But yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna ask you, because last time I was here, it was, like I said, a long time ago. It was almost a month ago. So I'm gonna ask you right now, who do you think is the favorite in this game? Like in this specific best of 3 that we are gonna have right now, who would you choose to win this series right here, right now? We have obviously Team Fire led by Forgiven and Team Ice, if I remember correctly. No, not Team Ice.
Team Void.
Sorry.
Team Void.
Yeah, Team Void led by Unlimited. Yeah, I almost said Team Ice, because obviously Fire and Ice, right? But no. Team Void and Team Fire.
Yeah, but honestly, it's really hard for me to give you answers. To give you answer to this question, because I don't know. For example, in the previous week, it seemed to me after the first game, the Team Void was supposed to be the winning one, because they had so much strategy going into the game, they had so much control over the game in general, but then Team Fire just rolls over them like it's nothing. And, Team Void is a little bit more predictable, and Team Fire seems like less predictable and a little bit more explosive to me. Which means I have no idea who is going to win today. Is it going to be the more precise approach to the game? Is it going to be trying to be more strategic, as the Team Void usually does? Or is it going to be that unpredictability that's going to allow Team Fire to rise to the top again? I don't know, but I am super excited to find out.
Well, we will see who will come out on top, and like you said, Slurry, we finally need free games, right? Even looking at the statistics, finally we need to have a free game series on our hands, and I hope this is gonna be the one, because, well, I'm hoping for some Swain picks, not only Swain picks, but I would love to see some good AD picks, because last time, I'm gonna tell you, Slurry, I became an Aram enjoyer, and I wanted to, play Aphelios on Aram for the past, 3 months. I haven't had this opportunity, because not once was it rolled in my game. I don't know how it happens, but somehow it happens. So if it's not rolling in my games, I just want to have it in the games that I'm casting. So currently I'm hoping that we will have it right here, right now, maybe in the hands of Limitless, maybe in the hands of someone else, but let's see how it goes.
let's see how it goes. We are in the ban and pick phase already, but we are not going to see it right now. We'll need to wait a little bit because as it was happening last week, we had some issues, some technical issues, but actually not right now. Look at that, we are going to see what the bans and picks are going to be. So the Mordekaiser and the Kiana, of course, are going to be the first bans. Milio, last week Milio had a blast of a performance on the bot lane, is going to be banned out too, together with Malphite. What else has to be banned?
Well, that's a very good question, Slurry, because I'm not surprised with a Kiana ban, because obviously, like, if you see how Olosh plays Kiana, you don't want to play with it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want him to play with it. It would be absolutely broken. I would love to see Aurelion Sol. Like, we've seen it in the Ultraliga finals, like 2 weeks ago, I believe. It's a great champion that has a lot of scaling and a lot of carry potential in the late game. But before that, he is kind of useless. Like, especially in this sort of games, when you're playing till, let's say, 15 minutes, you're gonna have 30 kills even sometimes. Like Aphelios, Aurelion Sol needs some potential to be able to get some kills in the early game.
And he's not usually getting them unless he has a super proactive jungler, which, speaking of, Zac is going to be banned out from Arc1, which means that the blue side is going to start with something else for themselves, and they're going to first pick Soraka. Have you ever seen anything like that?
No, not at all. But I guess, you know, maybe I would love to say, yeah, maybe it's gonna be flex pick and stuff, but I feel like when you have Evolutions in your team, it's not gonna be a flex pick. It's just, you know, a confirmation that you're gonna have it in your team. And Seraphine is gonna be the answer. Wow, that's a quick one. And now, you know, he can actually go for even a carry jungler, because obviously when you have Seraphine, you kind of need to go. You need to have an enabler in your team. So the question is, who is gonna be the guy that is enabling stuff? So it could be even Ashe Seraphine on bottom, or Seraphine on mid lane and Ashe on bottom or support.
I would not like to see them separated. It's too strong of a duo to separate them from each other, so I'd like to see them on the bot lane. But yeah, they need some front lane definitely, because especially Seraphine relies, right, to have somebody very bulky in front of her. So we'll see if it is going to happen. In the meantime, actually, speaking of the bulky champions, Sejuani and Renekton have been picked already, so probably it's going to be Sejuani for Archon in the jungle, and it looks like Radmiral probably is going to take this Renekton into his hands on the top lane, though it could still be flexed into the mid lane. And has this Vayne been locked? No, she hasn't. No, she has. She has been locked in.
Yeah. This Vayne is locked in, so I guess we're gonna have some answers right now, because, well, it's still tough to see, like, who is actually gonna, like, where this Vayne actually goes. Is it Vayne top lane? Is it Vayne ADC? Is it Vayne mid lane even? I mean, it could be Vayne ADC with Ashe on support, actually, when I think about it. And then you go Seraphine on mid lane. And now on R4, now on R4, you have a jungler open, right? So you can go for a carry jungler like you noted previously. I would love for him to go, for example, for Fiddlesticks, but it's gonna be banned exactly when I said it. So, well, that's not the best thing.
Even though it would have fit here quite nicely, it would be a lot of AP on their team, definitely, but just the utility the Fiddlesticks provides in the fights would be unmatched, probably. But yeah, the big question to me is where exactly these three picks are going to go. I haven't thought about Seraphine on the mid lane for Olosh, but now that you spoke about it, it kind of makes a lot of sense. I just am so used to seeing Ashe and Seraphine together on the bot lane just because of how well they synergize with the slow from Ashe, and on top of that, the root from Seraphine is always going to hit as the root. So, you know, it's a little bit strange to see them separated, going to different lanes from each other, but if it's better for the team, let them do it.
Exactly, and it's gonna be Renekton with Sejuani. It's a duo that we've seen. I mean, we've been seeing it for a long time right now, even in the pro play and stuff. So the reason why it works so well is because you have a priority on your 2v2. It's usually very easy to try to do something on your 2v2 on top lane, and you have Soraka. So even if you're close to dying, let's say you're like 100 HP or something, there is Soraka with the wish. She's going to save you, obviously. Sejuani is gonna be like tanking a lot of damage. So you have Sejuani, you have Renekton that is gonna be tanking a lot of damage. So right now, what I want to see from the team on the blue side, I want to see a carry AD carry. Like, I want to see a hyper carry. Like, Jinx would be absolutely perfect in this spot.
I think it does answer your request for a hyper carry on this side, and with Soraka, she's going to have a very nice laning, right? It's going to be super hard to kill her unless somebody can actually get on top of Soraka and kill her, because as long as Soraka lives, this thing heals everybody to an absolute unholy amount of heal. But Lilia on the red side, is that the carry jungler that you wanted to see from them?
Well, I'm not quite sure, because you have so much AP, right? I mean, it's so easy to just build Merc Threats, and it's gonna be so useful. Imagine you build Mercury Threats against... Wow, wait, it's gonna be Shen! What?
It's gonna be Renekton mid lane!
I mean, it's literally... Yeah, it's gonna be Renekton mid lane, but... Like, what's even more shocking to me is gonna be literally... Jinx 1v9 spot. Like, she's gonna be having Soraka healing her. Renekton and Sejuani tanking for her, and even when she's in trouble, she's gonna be having Shen in there, and she even gets a cleanse. Obviously, she's gonna be playing cleanse versus Ashe, Seraphine, and Lilia. So I feel like it's all in on Limitless. It's either Limitless 1v9 or you're just gonna lose the game, and that's it.
Okay. But how do you think is the mid lane going to look like? Because this is going to be Renekton for Phase Lowish, and it's going to be Vayne for Olosh on the mid lane, which is, of course, a melee into a ranged matchup. But it's also Renekton, who loves dominating the lane in the early phase, versus Vayne, who wants to scale up. How is this duo going to look like if we don't take into account the junglers?
Well, without the junglers, it could be quite tough for Renekton, because obviously he's gonna be waiting for his level 3, and then he can set up a lot of things. Because, like, why do you pick Renekton on mid lane with Sejuani on jungle? Because when you hit level 3, you can always do slice and dice, then possibly flash into your enemy, W on him, and then Sejuani has the greatest, like, easiest kills of her life, basically all the time. So, if you kill Vayne early on the game, like, let's say even once, she's, like, literally useless till the 20th minute. Like, you're not gonna do anything till 20 minutes until you have your Ginso Rageblade, possibly with let's say Kraken Slayer or any other mythic item. Is gonna be very tough to play the game. So without the junglers, well, then Vayne could actually look like very dominant carry, because obviously because of the range advantage, because even when Renekton tries to close up the distance, then you can dodge away his slice and dice, and the only way he can all-in you is like when he actually Ws you or flash Ws you, and that's like not easy to do unless he actually goes Prowler's Claw, and then well, then it could be interesting.
Okay, it does sound interesting to me. I like it, but I have to make a confession. I recently lost very badly on the top lane against Vayne top lane, which is already a thing that you don't want to see in your game. Luckily, it was just a normal game, but I have a little PTSD from that moment, so I'm gonna be watching Olosh very closely to see if he's going to be this same type of the Vayne that doesn't let her opponent leave on the lane, or maybe not.
Did you win the game? I mean, I know you lost like on top lane, but did you win the whole game?
I think we lost the game in the end. I'm pretty sure we lost that one.
That's really bad. Then it's even worse.
I know.
I mean, because you know, when you lose the lane, I've always used to say to when I was coaching the teams, I always used to say, guys, there are always three kind of games that you have. The games that you're always gonna win, no matter how bad you play. The games you're always gonna lose, no matter how good you play. And the games that you're gonna be the X Factor. And apparently, it was one of the games that you're gonna either be like, you know, you would lose either way, or maybe you were an X Factor, but you weren't able to showcase it.
Oh, maybe giving away 3 kills to Vayne was making me kind of an X Factor, to be honest, but I'm not sure about that. But anyway, we'll have to wait for a little bit longer before the game is going to start while we watch on this beautiful Jinx portrait there, because why not have a Jinx portrait on your table when you're playing? Maybe it's like a little mascot. But anyway, we're going to have to wait until the lobby is going to be remade for us, and after that we're going to be jumping into the game and seeing these two teams in action. And just to remind you people, I'm pretty sure you know it, but just in case, today is a very important day for everybody involved, because it is the final day for pickup games. After the games are finished today, the coaches will pick the final members of Team Fire and Team Void. We will not have any shuffles after the game day anymore. Everybody's going to stay in their teams up until the end of the show.
Yeah, so basically it's the last possible chance to see how it goes for both of the teams, to make up their months for the final time, and we will see who is going to be the better team, because obviously when you're looking strictly at the nicknames and how they've been playing, I would prefer to have and Olosh on my team because of the playstyle, because of how well they know the game, because of the ranks they've been able to get in League of Legends. But when you think about it, I mean, it's sometimes you always have a bad day. Like, it happens to every single one of us.
Of course.
So you have a bad day and you need to play versus Jinx that is 1v9ing the game. Like, it could happen right now. Well, then I don't feel like I would like to have them, because obviously, like, when you're playing a carry like Vayne is on the mid lane, then it could definitely be quite tough.
That's why you have best of 3, right? You can't lose one game if you're absolutely sure that you will have the mentality and the energy and the strength to come back in the second game and win it, and also on top of that win the third one, as we saw it happening last week, because Team Fire managed to find their way back into the game. And in what fashion did it happen? Like, that was almost a storm from them with a beautiful quadra that I had the absolute pleasure to cast, because that was a joy to watch. It was almost a penta. Like, did you watch it, Kaspersky? Did you see just how close it was to a full-on penta for the Jhin?
Unfortunately, I did not. I had to do some errands outside of the city, so I was not able to see it. But I'm gonna tell you maybe not a story, but I'm gonna tell you one thing that maybe will even excite you even more for this game. I've seen some games on Jinx recently. I've seen them on LEC. I've seen them on EMEA Masters, and Jinx right now is super unbalanced. Like, this champ is so OP. When it gets to 2 free items, you cannot stop this champion. And right now, when we are speaking, like, the game on LEC is just finishing. Like, the best of 3 is just finishing right now, and Jinx is 8-3. She was, I believe, 10-2. Yeah, 10-2 last time. And yesterday, when I was casting the game, Karzi went 19-5 on Jinx. Imagine that, 19 kills and 5 deaths, and he won the game, and he did a quadra in the last team fight yesterday. So imagine if Limitless is actually in the same spot, because obviously he's gonna be having a much more like bigger amount of help than Karzi does, because of how the team comp is created. But I feel like it could actually be super interesting if Jinx has some early kills, because obviously when you have like Jinx 0-2, you're not gonna be excited, like not ever as Jinx.
Yeah.
And that's the issue, because it's so tough to get resets, right? But let's say you have Jinx 3-1, Jinx 4-1, then it's a completely different story.
Jinx is the champion that loves to snowball in all the sense of it so much. Like, she wants to snowball in a team fight because she wants to get a reset after a reset, get more movement speed, get everything in her hands, but also she wants to snowball in the game in general. She wants to get those early kills to make sure she gets as quickly as possible to her items and to her peak levels, to her power spike in general, and then she just starts demolishing everybody. But it's up to the enemy team to make sure that maybe she never actually gets there. Maybe she's going to be completely shoved under the rock, on her lane, and never allowed to do anything. Though, considering that she's playing with Soraka, I don't think it's going to be very possible, or it's going to take a lot of effort from their opponents.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be very tough to finish Jinx. I mean, especially when you're playing with Shen, right?
Home. That's
that's a good way. Yeah, that's a good motto. Like, you need to have this mentality: go hard or go home. And that's it.
Oh my god, they have so many open bottles next to their keyboards. I am scared for their keyboards. I hope nobody's going to spill anything of those.
Well, it depends. It depends if they get exciting during it. Like, imagine if you do a penta. I wouldn't even be mad at them. Yeah, I imagine if you hit a penta. I wouldn't even be mad at them if they spilled something. Like, if you hit a penta, it's casual. It just happens.
But well, let's see if a penta is going to happen or anything like that is going to happen in the games today, because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game 1, maybe of 2 games today, maybe of 3 games today. We will see about that. We are definitely hoping for 2 games today, of course, but let's see how it's going to go. The first game is already up with Team Void waiting for somebody next to their own red buff, but nobody's going to show up for the party, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah, definitely nothing is going to happen on level 1. We can even see Unlimited trying to discuss something with Forgiven. So, yeah, maybe discussing drafts, maybe speaking about let's see what happens in level 2, level 3, and just discussing who did a better draft, because obviously it's quite tough to actually say.
Oh, yo. You don't just walk like that into an unworded bush. Marine was waiting for you, though. I'm not sure. That's not going to be a kill for anybody, but both of them are without some health already.
He just shouted to him. Did you see that on the webcam? He just shouted something to him, like during the straight. It's so funny, by the way.
I didn't see it. I missed it. I was too busy with the action.
Oh yeah, he did that instantly after the trade. And, well, it's a good thing that you're Shen, because obviously when you're Shen, like, you're not gonna be feeling that bad about this trade, because every single time that you hit a Q, exactly like that, I mean, the trades will go your way as Shen.
Yeah. But I guess we're not going to see too many action on the top lane, apart from everybody just trying to hit each other as much as possible. But mid lane is where our eyes need to be, and bot lane as well, because bot lane looks to me super exciting. We have one bot pair in the bot lane that wants to be controlling the lane, and the other one that really wants to get kills and has a lot of healing on their side too. And look at that, Archon is already at the mid lane. We talked about the importance of that Sejuani to try to help Phase Lois as much as possible, but I don't think this pick is going to be allowed to go any further.
Well, that's the issue. You don't do it this way. The way you want to do it is you just, you set up things as Renekton, and you say to Archon, listen, I'm gonna hit a W. I can guarantee I'm gonna hit a W. And then Archon is like, okay, I'm just gonna go all in as well. And then even if you have to double flash, you're gonna have enough damage if you put Vayne in the CC lock. Because obviously later on, like later into the game, she can even buy QSS, but right now she doesn't have one. She doesn't have clans. So I feel like it was definitely a missed opportunity.
Yeah. But I have a question to you, because Vayne is running with Kalas for first item on the mid lane, and I'm always curious what exactly it means for the mid lane to opt in for this item instead of something like, for example, a sword or a Doran sword.
Well, I feel like it's actually very smart from Olaf to go for cool right here, because obviously he's laning for free right now. Like, he's not in any danger of dying, especially after this gank from Archon. He's not gonna be in any danger of dying. So he knows that if he keeps his farm up, if he is able to like get, let's say, during the first 11 minutes 100 farm, he's gonna be having a very fast power spike. And like I said, you need 2 items as Vayne. You need them. Like, you desperately need them to do the damage during the team fights. So this additional 450 gold that you're gonna be having is actually crucial. Like, it's actually so insanely good for you to have during this 11th minute mark.
He's on the top lane in the mid, and Ratmarel is actually going extremely low, and I jinxed it! I said there's not going to be any death on the top lane. Actually, this is the place where the first blood is going to happen.
You lied to me, Solari. Why did you do it?
I'm sorry! I'm not a color today. I can't lie, okay? I can make mistakes.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take off my jacket because nothing else is gonna happen. And then I look back on the screen for 1 second, and then the guy is dead. I'm like, yeah, you lied to me. I mean, I feel terrible right now. I feel like you actually, you cheated on me. So sad.
I didn't. I'm so sorry. But look at Veshlovash and Archon. Are they hunting standing right on the word? That's not exactly the best hunting position, you boys.
Yeah, he does it. They don't know about the word. Like they don't know about the word, and that actually is so bad. The flash comes in and the TP comes in as well. Solari, we are gonna have a team fight right here.
Oh my god, Archon is going to die here. No problem for team fight to get this kill for themselves. They're going to try from wave. Alicious gets 2 tower shots in the meantime. Freshlois is trying to help this Soraka, but no, he's not going to be able to cover. It's a double kill from Marino, and they continue. They keep going on. Freshlois is going to heal massively and flash out, and I don't think Marino is going to. Yeah, he's not going to jump any further. It's a little bit too far, but it was almost a triple kill for him in the very beginning of the game.
Oh! He stopped the recall! And now actually it is possible to dive them. Yeah, if actually they are able to push the wave, maybe there is a possibility. Oh no, he's gonna go back to base. No. But I thought for a second that there is a possibility for them to dive, and well, it's an unfortunate, but still huge lead right now for Team Fire, and that's just perfect for them.
And that's a 3-0-0 top laner for them. And that's Jax, so he's going to have a lot of impact for them. Like, you can always, of course, send Jax on the side lanes to split push, right? But if you have a fed Jax with a lot of items and you send him in a team fight, you're going to have so much out of him because he's going to gap close to the enemies. He's going to get those kills.
Yeah, and like I said, the lane on mid lane is just free. Like, there's Vayne right now on Noonkeeper already completed. 45 stacks still the cash out on Cool, and 30 CS ahead. I mean, life is perfect if you're Olosh right now, literally.
He doesn't have any kills or assists though. Even the bot lane, everybody has at least some assists. He's the only one who's still running with 0-0-0 score. But you're right, he has the farm. He's gonna have the money. He already has the money just judging by the Noonkeeper alone. So he should be feeling rather good. And it's Vayne. She doesn't need to rush, right? She can just wait until, well, which minute did you say? 20th minute?
If you're talking about Vayne, I feel like 20th minute it should be the mark for her to hit 2 items. Like, especially if you're going for a Cool so early on. So yeah, I believe it should be this mark. On 11th minute with this Cool, she should be having a first item as well, so that's also a power spike that you need to keep in mind of, because like when Vayne hits, like, especially because when we think about Vayne, we think about her playing on ADC, and usually when she's playing on ADC, she's not that strong because she needs to share XP, she sometimes needs to share gold, and it's not that good. But right now when she's playing on the solo lane, and if you're not gonna stop her, she's gonna be feeling very comfortable in terms of XP, and she's close to level 8 right now. Archon is level 5! That's so crazy, by the way.
Oh my god. Level 5 and level 6, they're trying to go in. Facial is going to prop the Dominus, trying to deal some damage. They even have Evolutions rotate from the bot lane to help them, but they're not going to get anything out of Olosh, except for, well, a flash and exhaust. It's still something, but it's not a single kill yet for Team Void.
Yeah, like, they're just not able to get him. Like, not at all, and that's gonna be so tough for them to actually finish it off. And look, Ratmiller, he's fighting 1v1, but well, it's not feeling good when you're playing against 3-0 Jax.
Jax already has the completed skill caps, he has the Shane in his pockets, he feels very confident. Archon is again on the mid lane, and again he's standing on the ward, and Ratmiral is going to go down. This time it was a good taunt from Yun Marino, fighting right under his turret, so he's not going to go down this time at least.
Not yet, but look, Archon is trying to do something on mid lane, but he's not able to. Like, it's so sad actually, and we have action on bot lane.
A Crystal Arrow just hit Evolutions a little bit before Limitless has to use his cleanse to try and get away, but he is slowed down and he's going to go down thanks to Yuna. Evolutions is the next one on the menu.
And she is dead as well. That's not the good start into the game. We are already 3.5k behind if we are obviously looking from the Team Void point of view. And well, that's actually so bad because you don't have any win cons right now. And look, if top dies as well, that's basically a GG spot.
It's going to be 0-6 if somebody else dies on the side of Team Void without getting any kills in their hands either. So yes, it looks like this is going to be an early game completely lost for them. And with so much scaling available to Team Fire, it doesn't look like it's going to be a game that's going to be... Oh my god, I'm even lost words there. It's not going to be getting any easier for Team Void. That's what I'm trying to say, trying to go easy.
I completely agree with you. I completely agree with you. I even agreed with you before you said that. That's how much I agree with you. Like, you see, this is like, yeah, this is just a next level of being on the same page, you know?
Yes, exactly.
And
casters who understand each other, exactly.
Yeah, of course. And speaking of Olosh again, we are giving him a lot of spotlight in this game, but it's actually understandable. Looking at how well he plays, he doesn't have any kills, but he's close to having his cash out on Cool. So he just went back to his base. He completed the Berserkers right now, and when he's gonna be having a cash out, I would love to see his actually his wallet, like after he is having a Cool. So if we can ask our observers to just press X when this happens, it would be lovely.
Archon is trying to go into bot lane in the meantime, and they're actually going to catch out Ashe there. There's going to be a beautiful ultimate from Eri, but Limitless is finally going to get a kill on X-White that, and this is the first kill for Team Void.
That's huge. Yeah, that's huge, and I feel like Fejeslovas actually understood, okay, I'm gonna be useless on mid lane because obviously Vayne is gonna be just killing me every single time when I go into the deeper trade, so I'm just gonna be roaming 24/7. I'm gonna roam top lane, I'm gonna go roam bot lane, I'm gonna roam everywhere just to get some kills, and he is actually going for a Prowler's Claw, so that's gonna be very interesting to see.
I always love when Renekton's go into Prowler's Claw. It doesn't work every time for them, but I feel like in this game it could be interesting. But what is also interesting is that this is a very clean exchange of objectives, because obviously with the kill that Team Void found on the bot lane, they wanted to rotate towards the first Drake of the game, but the reaction from Team Fire immediately going onto the Herald and securing it for themselves. It's now on Yuno. It's going to be so helpful for them. But the question is, Casper, where do you think they're going to release this Herald?
Well, I feel like maybe it's gonna be on bottom, because when you think about it, Jax is winning the lane heavily, Vayne is winning the lane heavily. What lane do you need to get ahead to have 3 winnings lane? Obviously it's gonna be bottom. So with Seraphine and Ashe being able to push the bottom lane, it could actually be a possibility. Oh, no,
are you sure about that? Evilicious is really trying to heal him up though, and he has Ratmiral with him flying from the top lane, but it's going to be a shutdown actually for him. Marino is down. Olosh is trying to escape, but Archon is going to catch him from the other side of the river. A double kill for Fejeslovas.
Now it's getting interesting. Like, I mean, with Renekton to go, it's actually a whole little game right now, and well, we will see how it goes, because definitely looking at the side of Team Fire, they still have one win con, and that's gonna be Lilia. She is doing a lot of damage into Renekton right now. Obviously, he doesn't have his Dominus right now, so he needs to be careful.
Drowsy. He's asleep. Oh my god, Yuno is going just to kill that Croc.
Yeah, and he is... I feel like Yuno is going for a Leandris in this one, which is so smart, by the way. You are playing basically versus 3 tanks.
Oh no, XYZ, I think you are going to go down next. Yes, it's going to be another kill for Limitless. Thanks to the Chompers.
Well, I feel like... I feel like the blue team is actually coming back into the game right now. It looks to me, it looks to me like, you know, it's 3k deficit, obviously, but look, Shen is actually doing some good damage right now, and even though he's still gonna be losing the trades, because obviously he's behind in XP, he's behind in gold, he's still gonna be doing a good work.
Actually, it's a half of level. Like, there is at least half a level difference between Marino and Ratmiral, and he's winning this one, so it's not too bad for him on the top lane. You can see he actually deals quite a lot of damage back to Marino when they have those exchanges. But yes, we talked about how this game was almost over at some point for Team Void, but right now, they managed to find those 4 kills for themselves, so the score is 4-6 right now between the teams, and they're not feeling too bad either, because that Prowler's Claw is finally completed for Renekton. There is a Gale Force available for Limitless, who is 2-1, which is a pretty good spot for Jinx.
Well, I would say he's in a very good spot right now. I'm not I'm not quite sure why he went for Gale Force. I mean, you could give some reasons. Obviously, he's playing against very tough comp, but still, I would prefer Practice in this spot. Solari, look at the damage, by the way.
I am looking at the damage very respectfully, because Archon is almost killing XYZ, but Limitless is going to be there to secure the kill in his pockets, and Aerie is going to go down. Also, this is going to be a kill for Archon, and mid lane in the meantime is also fighting very slow. She's going into Dominus, but Olosh doesn't care whatsoever.
And Olosh already on shield, but obviously gonna be much stronger. We have a fight on top lane as well. It looks like Shen finally getting some action. He's trying to farm the minions, but he's not gonna be able to do it. Jax with the ultimate, and who is gonna win this one? It looks like Jax is gonna be able to do it. Counter-Strike not available, and he's not gonna be able to get a kill.
Olosh has 2 people on his mid lane in the meantime, and actually the passive from Sejuani is going to hit him. He's really low on health. Ratmiral is here. Ratmiral, are you sure you want to go into it? The wish from Soraka is going to be there to try to give him more health, but Olosh is still going to go for him. And it's going to be Soraka next for, you know, this is... It's so much fighting everywhere all the time.
Yeah, it is. Like, they are fighting 24/7. 15 minutes, 15 kills.
Oh my god, they are going with a perfect ratio. A kill per minute in the game. That's... you don't see it every day.
Yeah, you don't, and they are fighting a lot, but something that is very important, we need to look at Yuno and Olosh again. 2 heroes of the team. Olosh Olosh right now, 138 minions killed.
Ooh.
It's very good. Like, if you're looking at the amount of kills, you would think, like, with the amount of actions like you have on solo queue, you're gonna be like dropping some minions. He's not dropping them at all, so it's looking very good from his side. Looking at Yuno as well, he's actually so far ahead from Archon. One level up. He's like 30 CS up as well, so that's very good. And also, he's gonna be going, I believe, for Morello second. At least it looks like it.
It could be, but
Which is
with
very
the first item, with the first item already completed, it makes sense, and I can see why he wants to have it. Just some anti-healing against that team, especially with Renekton healing up so much. I can see, oh my god, the Chompers again, and the Crystal Arrow from XYZ immediately followed up by the ultimate from, oh, it's going to be a kill for Yuno. Eri hit a very nice ultimate right there. They have a kill, they have a -1 on the bot lane for this fight for this Drake. It looks like Teamfire really wants to take it into their hands.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Evolutious was doing there. I mean, you're playing Soraka and you're playing with 3 tanks. You need to stay behind, not
That's
in
true.
front. You're not playing Nautilus and Leona. I mean, you need to heal them every single time. They need to be standing in front. They need to face check. So, yeah, Ratmiral was able to run away, but it looks like Team Red actually went back, and right now they are dominating the game. Fajaslovas is here.
Oh, yo. Fajaslovas is here to try to help his teammate, but Ratmiral is still going to go down. A flash from Fajaslovas. Marino, is he gonna get away? Because Archon is still following him. It's going to be a smite from Archon. They're still trying to kill him. He has no mana left whatsoever. It is going to be a kill for Fajaslovas. Will they have to pay for it though?
And
Because
they're
Yuno is
still
here. Yuno is actually going super low. Oh my goodness. An ultimate from Sejuani is going to be a shutdown onto Yuno. A sleep onto Archon. But nobody else from Team Void is going to go down.
Okay, that's actually nice. I mean, it looks like actually right now Team Fire is actually losing their grid actually a little bit. I would say, like, some unnecessary fights. You just lost 2 shutdowns and. Well, it's 2-1-2 on Vayne right now. This is some good gaming coming in from Olosh, but we said, yeah, Vayne is gonna be so OP and stuff. The issue is, it's gonna be so tough for Vayne to hit during during the team fights because she's playing with Shen. With Renekton, like versus Shen, versus Renekton, and versus Jinx. So even looking at Soraka, like if she actually silences you, what are you going to do as Olosh? Like literally nothing.
Auto attack, pew pew, pow pow.
Yeah, maybe. He can try.
I mean, nothing else, right? He cannot roll around. He cannot do anything else but to try to pew pew if he has anybody in the range of his pew pews.
And 3k gold advantage. We would think it's actually a little bit bigger, like looking at the how the game was going, but I would say there's actually a bit of a draft diff in this one. I would definitely prefer blue side's draft to play, like the way you have tanks, the way you can play for Jinx, like how she could be so useful during the game. But yeah, Jinx needs to be, like, she needs to have at least 2-3 items. Then you can actually fight. If she doesn't have 2-3 items, it's gonna be very, very tough.
And she's sitting on a 1.5 plus the completed boots. The Vayne on the other team is already sitting on 2. So that was Ginso completed on top of that Immortal Shilpo. And Vayne is not on the same lane, of course, but still, it's the potential hyper carry of the team. So we're talking about the difference between hyper carry. So, you know, I can see it being pretty big already. But Limitless has been doing pretty good job, securing 3 kills for himself already, just trying to find those opportunities and actually managing to find them over and over on the bot lane. Of course, thanks to Fajaslovas and Archon, who are constantly trying to search for things to do on the bot lane. Like Lau, for example, Fajaslovas is going onto Olosh with the help of Archon, and Evolution is around. This silence that he talked about was there. The ultimate from Archon was there as well, and it's a shutdown for Ratmiral.
Well, and how are you gonna play as Vayne versus 4 of these monsters? I mean, it's impossible. It's literally impossible. Like, the amount of global ultimates they have is also very important. You have Soraka and you have Shen. So every single time you're gonna be fighting, it's gonna be tough, but Limitless is in trouble.
Limitless! He's going to cleanse this arrow though, so he's fine. He has Evolutions around, so he's still fine. Archon is front laning right now to make sure nobody's going to go onto his back lane anymore. Ratmiral is here! He's jumping going on. It's a beautiful taunt, but ultimate from Aerie is going to hit so many. Marino is on the backlane. Limitless is in danger, and he is going to go down. Exploited is trying to go for into Evolutions, but they are switching to Ratmirel. No, Arquan. Arquan is going to go down. It's a double kill from Marino. In the meantime, though, it's a kill for Fresh, but he is going to go down because of that. And XYZ has a kill, and it looks like they want to have a turret as well.
And maybe they will get it, actually. I don't see how Ratmirel is gonna stop it. I mean, he can try to hit the minions, but without Tiamat on Shen, it's gonna be so tough, by the way, to wave clear at all. And it's another team fight, one for Team Fire. It looked good for Team Void until Limitless died. When Limitless died, you don't have a damage at all. You just don't have a damage. You're not able to kill them. And that's the biggest issue you have with this team comp. Your whole damage, basically 60% of it, is around Limitless. If he dies, it's GG. You don't win a team fight. So he needs to be untouched during the whole of the team fight.
That's true. But as we could see, it's not exactly happening. And I love the amount of gap close available. Not just the gap close, but also the control plus the gap close available for Team Fire on their hands. Because that was a beautiful encore from Aerie. Just hitting at least 2 members from what I saw. On top of that, there is, of course, always the never-stopping slow from XYZ, the slow from Yuno, as long as he was alive in that fight. But the ultimate from Aerie was the thing that allowed Marino to jump onto the backline of Team Void, making sure that Limitless is going to go down. And as he said, if Limitless is down, what else is the team going to do?
Well, he is on 2 items right now, so it should be a bit easier for him to do something. 22 minutes into the game and the Herald is on Summoner's Rift right now. We will see how... if he even hits a mid lane tower. I don't believe he did. So that's actually so bad. And blue team is going for... blue team is going
Are they really doing the Baron?
Well, I believe they have speed to do it. Like, they have a damage, but blue team is coming. Let's see. Team Void, the last chance.
Are they going? Okay, they are going to see what's happening, but the Baron was down already. Ratmirel is in the middle of the fight. Another beautiful encore from Aerie, hitting 3 mammoths at the same time. Faceless just killed her though for that mistake. Apparently, he's going to go down though for that too. Ratmirel is the next one on the menu. Arquan is trying to tank, but he's not going to be able to tank everything. Evolutions is the last one standing, but is it really standing? Is she really standing? It doesn't look like that. It looks like this team wants another kill, and it's going to be an almost clean ace for Team Fire.
Yeah, and we said that Olosh is gonna be the carry, Yuno is gonna be the carry, but right now Marino with this Jax 7, 2 and 4, he is doing the work, and it looked absolutely perfect from their side, and they actually killed 2 birds with 1 stone. They got a Nash, they got a team fight, they got everything they wanted to have, and right now they even open up the map. They literally, this game, if they continue to play like this, should be over in the next 5 to 10 minutes.
It looked extremely risky when they decided to rotate towards the Baron, but the fact that there is absolutely 0 vision available from Team Void helped them a lot, because by the time there was this bloom picked by Ratmirel to make sure that they have some vision in the pit, the Baron was almost dead, and he was dead by the time that Team Void actually managed to get to the pit itself. And it was a beautiful fighting ground for Team Fire, of course, with the possibility to land so many ultimates at the same time onto the enemies, picking them one after another. Everything, as you said, was just in their hands, and it still is in their hands. Now, let's see if Team Fire are going to be able to keep up the momentum.
Well, 9k advantage for them, so in theory it should be easy. And look at Olosh, he actually went for Randuin's Omen. It's so smart, because he understands there is no AP damage basically coming in from the blue team. Like, who is dealing AP damage? Soraka? Sejuani? It's not enough.
A little bit, but it's a little bit. He's tank. One of them is tank, one of them is healer, so it's not really damage going on to him.
Yeah, and that's the issue. That's the issue that blue team is having. I like their comp. I would even say I really like it, but they miss some AP. Unfortunately, they miss like Gwen on top side, let's say, Syndrome mid lane, something like that. They could be having a kill on top lane right now. Huge shutdown.
They have 4 members on the top lane right now. They have the stun on Marino. Marino is not going anywhere from that.
Yeah, but what do you give in exchange? Tier 2? Tier 3 possibly? Open inhib? Second open inhib? Well, yeah, I believe it's gonna be the tier 3. Yeah,
I think
are you sure about that?
Okay, wait, Ratlowish here too. He's on the back lane. Actually, he's onto XYZ and now onto Eri as well. Facialowish, he's there with the dominance. He's going to go onto Evolution Zori and he's going to get her down. Oh my goodness me, Facialowish. No, it is going to be death for XYZ. Ratmirel is still standing, but he is going to go down. Olosh is still alive, almost untouched, and it's a triple kill for Yuno. That was an extremely chaotic fight, I have to tell you, but beautifully executed yet again by Team Fire.
And Limitless is the last one standing. 1v2 to defend, maybe kill the minions somehow. And he actually did. You know, he's tanking the tower right now, but he's not gonna be able to finish the game, at least for now. It's gonna be double inhib for them. But we will see if they will be able to close out the game.
They should be able to, right? Right? It's 14-23, the difference between teams. The difference is gold is almost around, 10k for Team Fire. They have so much more items, so much more control over the map. I am not seeing too many opportunities for Team Void to go back into the game right now, but tell me, Casper, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are some ways for them to get back into it.
Well, actually there are. Like, what they need to do is they need to get to their power spikes, and it's not gonna be so tough when you think about it. Sejuani is already full build, let's say, for her is full build. They need second item on Shen, they need the third item onto Jinx, and they need the third item onto Renekton, and he's very close to completing GA, by the way. So when he gets to the spot, it's gonna be perfect for him. Because when you have 3 items, 2 items, 2 items, then you are playing against, let's say, 3, 4, 4, 3 items, and it's better than when you play 4 items versus 2 items. So, well, this is the only chance, and you need to eliminate XYZ immediately, or Olosh. But with Olosh, it's gonna be way tougher. It's gonna be way tougher.
Yeah. Oh my god, Facialowish is going on to Morena. He's actually losing so much health, even though Evolution is there to heal him as much as possible. They are going to get the kill, of course, but again, look at it, Morena is just grabbing so much attention from Team Void onto the top side, while his team is not wasting any time on the other part of the map.
Well, yeah, they did a Drake, but this Drake is kinda useless. Like, it's not gonna give you anything, like the single Drake. What I would love to see from the Team Fire is to have the Baron Nash, but right now they are gonna be 5v4. Nash is not available till 29th minutes, basically. So, what I want to see from Team Blue is to finish up those power spikes, give full gold into Jinx, because Renekton is already on 3 items, Shen is gonna be on 2 items soon, so give full gold into Jinx so you can fight, like, literally, like, give yourself a 50-50 chance in the team fight, or at least like 70-30, something like that.
70-30, okay, I'll take it. Not a fan of numbers, but okay, if you say so, I'll go with it. But 15 seconds before the Nash is going to be up, there is already vision available for Team Fire, there is already Team Fire available around the pit as well, and 2 other members are closing by. Is Team Void going to even be able to answer them, because they still have super minions going through the mid lane and through the bot lane that they need to constantly depush?
Well, it looks like they won't be even attending the fights, so that's a little bit disappointing, because you are giving away a Nash, and it's not about the gold that you are giving away to your enemies, it's about XP right now. XP is their biggest enemy, look at that. 1 level difference on top lane, 2 level difference on jungle, 2 level difference on mid lane, even AD carry and even support. The problem is XP, and XP is actually, you can feel it during the team fight. Like, you're not able to do anything. Like, we've all been through playing against, let's say, on top lane, you're playing level 8 Aatrox versus level 10 Renekton. You're never gonna win. And that's the same thing during the fight. So, well, Team Void, good luck, because it's gonna be a tough one to win.
And it's even tougher for them because they are pre-level 16 for the majority of them, so they don't have this third spike on their ultimates. So, and they're fighting against the opponents who already have that, pretty much all of them.
Jinx got 3 items. This is the moment she's been waiting for. She doesn't have IE, which sucks a little bit, but she's on 3 items. So maybe, just maybe, there's a possibility.
Maybe there is a possibility. Let's see, because Team Fire is still at their base. Oh my god, Evolution's just caught this crystal arrow from Ash. She's going to get away though, even though Marina tried to kill her. Another beautiful ultimate coming in from Eri. Slip is Ratmirel, that is Ratmirel. In the meantime, who is that? That is, of course, going to be Renekton with GA resurrecting very soon. But in the meantime, Arc1 is down as well. Jinx is down, and he is going to be the next one. It's the cleanest ace possible for Team Fire. And this is game 1 in the hands of Team Fire as well.
Well, they tried. They gave it a shot, but it didn't work out. It looked good for Team Fire, and they were able to finish it up. Perfect game from them, 28-15. Only happy faces in their team, but in Team Void, they need to fix something up, and they need to do it real quick to maybe take this series to the third map.
I would love it. Right now, it will take a lot for Team Void, of course, to make sure that they can secure the second map and take it all the way to the third one as well, because Team Fire have to be on the morale boost. They are quite literally on fire right now, and they were on fire in this game. Starting so strong, getting so many early kills in their pockets, and then continuing to press for the advantage, not giving away too much for the enemies, even despite some very good plays that Team Void had around the bot side of the map. Securing the majority of the objectives, both of the Barons were in their hands too. Ooh, some very fire moves from the host too. But actually,
moves.
Yeah, I like it. How about we not only look at his dance move, but also hear from our lovely, beautiful host?
Okay, guys, thank you very much. So here we have it, basically, of course, the victory for Team Fire of Game 1. So, of course, as tradition says, we're gonna go first to Team Void and ask our coach Unlimited who you're going to be nominating for your 2 MVP votes.
I'm gonna give one to Archon.
One to Archon, okay.
The other one is close, but I will say...
Wait. Between who? Between which 2 players?
Between Faye and Evie. But I'll give it to Evie.
To Evie, okay. We have our 2 MVP nominees. So, now, first I'm going to go to Archon. You're the first MVP nominee. Why should you be the MVP?
Well, guys, if we look at the leaderboard of the whole show, I'm so far back that like those points would mean the world for me. So if you feel like I should get it, please, can you pat me on the head? Thank you.
Well, we go to our next second MVP nominee, Evelicious. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Why should you be the MVP?
I think I should be the MVP because this game I was really trying to shot call us back into the game. I mean, it didn't work really. Don't take my emotional support plushie. God damn. Anyway, yeah, I was shot calling, I was telling them what to do. I think we played kind of okay, but ultimately we lost the game. But yeah, I shot called really well.
You shot called really well. Okay, there you guys have it from our 2 MVP nominees. So you are going to have the time, of course, to select which one you want to win. So first, Unlimited, give me a short analysis on the game. What happened?
I think both teams were making a lot of errors, and it was a throw after throw after throw. But in the end, they had more AD carries, I guess, on their team, so it was easier to play out the late game team fights, unless we played properly, of course.
I understand. So, of course, you know that today is going to be the last day which you guys are going to be selecting players, right? So, do you think that there are some surprises that you see from your team, from the enemy team, from some players? Do you have like a better grasp and understanding, or you already have the draft that you want for your team?
I'm pretty set, yeah.
You pretty already know. Okay, so you were like predicting this outcome, or you wanted actually a different outcome? What was
I wanted to win, you know.
Of course.
But it's a best of 3, so the final win is what matters.
Okay, that is amazing. So let's go over to the other players and of course from Team Void. So let's go over here to Limitless. What happened, man? Give me your side of the story. How was the bot lane?
It was fine, but yeah, we had some difficult and wrong fights that put us back. Yeah, they played really well. I think we played really well also though, and Evie was shot calling pretty well also. So we can try to, and we're gonna do some damage next game for sure.
Okay, we're gonna do some damage in that game for sure. I like it. Peshlovash, how was the lane? What happened?
Kametsky. Good.
Okay, we're gonna skip it. Ratmero,
Yes,
the
that's
Wizard
me.
of Oz.
No, that's the Rabadons, but
That's
sure.
that's the Rabadons. Okay, my bad. So, what happened, man? Were you comfortable on your pick? First and foremost is something that I wanted to ask
Yes,
you.
against Jax, I'm pretty comfortable with Shen. But you really surprised me with the teleport plays. So, nice going, bud.
Okay, amazing. Well, guys, actually, we do have our MVP results. So, the MVP of Game 1 of Team Void is Arkoan. Congratulations.
Thank you guys very much.
That was because of the magical pat on the head.
Probably.
Okay, so let's head over actually to the winning team actually of Game 1. So, Forgiven, which two players do you nominate for MVPs of Game 1? Yuno is the first one, okay.
Ololos.
And Ololosh. Okay, straightforward to it. So, guys, you will have time to vote, of course, for which one do you want to get the MVP vote. Tell the people why should you be the MVP of this game.
Because I yelled plenty boy every time I used the almost. And I hit a lot of them. I had so many 3-man sleeps. 3-man sleep? Whatever. It was such a good Lilia game. Like comparing like solo queue to 5v5s, Lilia feels so good in 5v5s. So you might see more of her.
Okay.
So you can say that you put them to sleep.
Yes. Just like
Okay.
their gameplay put us.
Amazing. So you can say that you're satisfied from your gameplay.
Yes.
Amazing. Ololosh.
Probably my best game so far.
Sup, man? Why should you be the MVP of this game?
I mean, he obviously did a great job being a jungler. Yeah, he did amazing, what can I say? But you've heard the coach himself. He said, we won because we had more AD carries. And who picked the more AD carries? It's obviously the Vayne mid.
Okay. That was a very mathematical explanation. I like that. So, guys, you're going to have time, of course, to figure out which player you want to get the MVP vote for Game 1 of the winning team, Team Fire. I'm going to head over to the coach Forgiven. So, give me a short analysis of the game.
The team vote was like more a team-oriented draft, which was good. And I think if someone like was watching the game from first minute, he could say that it could go both ways, honestly, because like it was for the first like 10 to 15 minutes in like the timestamp between 10 and 20. It was like who threw the most, basically. Like one team was winning a fight, then one team was winning a fight, then again. But I mean, in the very end, we prevailed because we had more damage, actually. It was pretty much what Peter said. Other than that, there were actually also, truth into what also Unlimited said, there were a lot of errors, both teams, which is kind of saddening because we can go up until a point, and I'll tell that in regards to, obviously you can win team fights if you play it better, but you can have a very easier foundation if the very basis of how you play early game is going as it should be. So we should have taken, for example, our top lane earlier, bot lane could not have died. We could have taken Baron at 20 minutes when we 4-man ganked bot lane Ololos. We didn't do that. I mean, that's mistakes that doesn't exactly go from a team. They can be done from the enemy team too. So for the level of gameplay to go better, they need to be more hard on themselves, like all 10 of them. Good guys never win.
Okay, amazing. So I'm going to go over again to the other players of Team Fire. Who has something to say about the game? Who wants the spotlight? XYZ, okay. What's that? What happened? Forgiven broke your fingers after last scrim?
After the triple remake.
He was like, you can play Zaya, you don't need your fingers, and he just snapped them.
Oh, he just snapped them?
Yep.
In game.
It happens. Okay, so we have actually the MVP result of Team Fire.
Evie?
Which is Yuno. And let me tell you guys, it was actually a close one, but the MVP of Game 1 Team Fire is
I don't have any Lilia props.
So, of course, meanwhile, while our players are actually preparing to go into Game 2, we're going to watch how our contestants actually prove themselves outside of the Rift, outside of League of Legends. So, let's watch it. Let's welcome our players.
Bring the gamers in.
As you guys can see, as we promised and actually said, they have no idea what's going on. They see this site for the first time as well. Do you have any idea what's going on?
None in the slightest, no.
Okay, so actually let's invite our guests here so that they can explain more what's going on.
Hi guys. I am Zin and I've been cosplaying for 11 years and this is my partner for today.
Hi, I'm Irina, also known as Penumbra Cosplays, and I've been cosplaying for more than 10 years. And
Today your challenge will be to make a cosplay of your own character from League of Legends, of course. For this project you will only have 2 hours to make a costume.
costume-wise, we can't expect everyone to be on the same level. So for me, it's way more important for people to actually experiment and try to do weird stuff.
So, you can use the cardboard boxes behind me, you can use all the dumb shit in the aquarium, and you can use anything over there that you can think of incorporating in your costume. And after 2 hours, we will judge your cosplay. We'll judge it very harshly.
We won't go easy on you, not one bit.
I was very surprised. We expected none, and we got a lot.
Greatly exceeded our expectations.
You have 1.5 minutes to get the materials from there.
One
and 1.5 minutes.
for it. And it starts in 5.
No!
Wait, we need to leave our stuff. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
I don't know what this is, but I'm taking it.
I don't need this.
Wrong shit in a box.
Yeah, I don't expect XYZ is gonna make something of that caliber.
No idea what to do with this.
I grabbed stuff.
Each of you chooses something. This is going great. This is exactly how I anticipated.
This is amazing. This is amazing. I love this.
Yes, you can do anything.
Okay.
Do you think it's okay? Wait.
Draw whatever you want on XYZ's face.
No! No!
I'll draw a little heart on you, like on your cheek.
Don't judge me too hard.
Oh! XYZ, draw your name as revenge on Evie's back.
Are you doing it?
Man.
I don't have time. I need to pay.
It is done.
Is it nice? Is it good?
It's good.
It's good?
Good.
A costume going on. Like
Yeah?
you have a vest and sleeves.
We have a vest and 2 sleeves, yes.
One could say you are very invested in the cosplay.
No! She stole your job.
Okay, what do I do?
Okay, so put your right hand behind you.
Like, we can't work anything with our one hand.
Do I give you a karma energy or a Zyra energy? Because I don't know what I'm going for right now.
You're professional. Come on, baby.
Lantern is also right.
I think you can add some of that fabric to the lantern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cut it right here, right?
Ah.
And then you cut the back. And then put it on yourself, the whole fabric.
Like, that does not matter.
Look at me, man. Haters are gonna become fans.
Definitely.
No. No. No.
Please smile for the camera and send a kiss to the viewers.
Can I be the Ezreal to your Tarek? I got another one.
Say it to Evelicious.
Would you go on a date with me?
Would you stop? Don't look. I can't save you. I'm impartial here. Ari, you're killing it. And there's a bounty for you for
Yes.
a 100
The first
bits.
episode.
Help someone of your choice for 5 minutes, cause, and I quote, you're smurfing.
What are you doing?
Okay, let's ask the
No.
judges, actually.
What are you doing?
So, judges.
I don't like it.
What do you think?
I have to tell someone to help. What are you doing?
Right.
Yeah, and there are actually people who are using legitimate techniques that are using cosplay, like the base and then the building on.
Today's challenge was actually really fun. I actually liked it. It was a challenge that I knew that I would exceed in. I did not expect that many people to do well on it.
Never seen somebody gamer rage at cosplay.
I sweated more making the armor and making the cosplay than in the fitness challenge.
Do 10 push-ups. 1, nice. 2, 3. He did it. Good job,
I
buddy.
am still single.
40 minutes, okay, 40 minutes.
Take XYZ scissors and the cardboard cutting knife for 5 minutes and run away from it. Come on.
Man! Oh! Killed me! No! Ah! Bring me more bounties. Man, he W'd me out of nowhere. This
Now the
is
view guy sees it.
XYZ's reference. If you guys couldn't,
Okay, man.
couldn't tell.
Give me bounties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Whoever shows the Uno card to the camera first wins.
Do 20 squats.
For 500 bits.
Only on StarForge, everybody.
Listen.
Yes?
Do 20 more push-ups for 200 bits now.
You may or may not have added those.
Time to finish my...
Do you accept it or
Yes.
not? Now. Do them now.
And she's watching you right now. She's watching you. Show them, King. Show them. Right now. Right now. Okay. Nice.
Sick. Sick.
Oh, kiss of the ring.
Thank you.
We need to hide you from the camera because this is
Maybe don't.
for 1,500 bits. It says your sugar daddy is back.
My sugar daddy, I missed
crippling.
you.
Beg the Misa Mene cosplayer to step on you for 100 bigs.
What?
That's the bounty.
You have to make it worse, right? Okay.
For 100 bits.
Please step on me, please step on me, please step on me, please, 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 make me, please, 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 please.
If you insist.
We have
Oh,
2 minutes.
sheesh! Oh, the step. The bounty is complete. By the way, look at Ratmaro's strategy, the way he's forging his weapon, literally.
No.
Was he drying the glue using the studio lights?
No way. It's a good idea, actually. Really cool.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
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 Hey.
Oh my good God.
Thank you, Eddie.
Time doesn't heal all wounds. I said I would come back for seconds, right? 4 seconds.
Be gone! Ah! My brother.
Very strong out of the gate.
Love the drama.
Hello, I am Kiana, Ishal Khan and other bullshit. I have a big ego.
Definitely. I'm so good.
When?
Now.
What else she does, I don't believe. But that's about it.
Okay,
Alright.
great.
Woo!
Come on, wet boy.
I'll show you darkness.
mic.
It's the mic.
I fight for a greater tomorrow. Picking a fight with me is the dumbest thing you've done today. And that's saying a lot.
Radmiral.
Oh, the eternity we shall spend together.
Wow. Wow.
Fantastic.
Wow.
So I also hope you had fun today as well. Thank you guys for participating.
Thank you for judging.
Thank you for the words of our kind judges.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just finished our game 1, but we are into game 2 right now. We've seen some funny videos in the meantimes, and well, Solari, how did you enjoy them?
I am a cosplayer myself, so actually I had a lot of fun watching this. Like, I am amazed by the imagination of these people. Like, have you seen Shen cosplay, for example, or Echo? Like, they were mind-blowing, and I love this. I love the idea that you can take just absolutely anything, and with a little time and energy, you can craft a costume for yourself with your favorite champion. Like, you play Kian a lot, you can actually become Kian if you want to. It was amazing.
Well,
I enjoyed it.
Grace was the best one. Like, I loved Grace.
Yeah.
Like, when you look at it, it was absolutely top 1. Like, you cannot beat it, in my book at least. It looks perfect.
Okay.
And if I'm seeing correctly, it looks like actually we are already hopping into the draft, at least from what I'm seeing in the background right now. So I'm really curious what we're gonna see in game 2, because Solari, from what we saw in game 1, it looked like Team Void had the advantage in the draft, but like Unforgiven said later on, sorry, not Unforgiven, Forgiven said later on, there was a bit like lack of damage. They just had more damage and they were able to finish it off. So I'm curious what they're gonna do right now, because they are gonna be on the red side, so we have a little bit of a change.
I'm curious if Limitless is going to live up to the promise that he made, because if you remember, after the last game, he promised to bring more damage to the next game. He already had a lot of damage in the first one, I believe. So let's see if it's going to be the case, and if he's going to change anything for his team this time. Soraka is again going to be first pick for Eri this time. I don't know. Soraka is the new OP champion, apparently.
Yes, Soraka is absolutely broken, apparently. And that's just it. We don't even need to discuss it. That's just it. I mean, you saw what she did in game 1. I mean, few times Evolicious was not in the perfect spot, I would say, a little bit out of position, and that cost her a lot. But if Eri is gonna be playing well, I believe it should be an easy game. Like, honestly, it should be an easy game.
Yeah.
If you're playing Soraka and you have Olosh, Yuno, and Marine in your team, it could be a game changer.
We already have Jinx locked in for Limitless again, so let's see. I have a lot of expectations for Limitless, but it looks like this is going to be Karma for Evilicious. Could be for Facial Wash on the mid lane too, or for Radmiral. Karma is an excellent flex pick into pretty much any role and position, but it looks like at the moment it's going to be Karma for Evilicious, so it's going to be a lot of folk on the bot lane for them.
Go Aurelion. Just pick Aurelion, honestly.
Yes.
I mean, Aurelion is such a 1v9 champion. I would love to see it. Honestly, I would just love to see it, and we are gonna have it perfect.
Yes. He has seen some nerfs recently in the recent patches after his rework was a little bit too much for him, to be honest, but I still feel like he is a hyperscaler, and in the late game it's really hard for anybody to match him. Is it going to be the cat in the jungle for Yuno? He promised another Lilia. Lilia is not banned out, so let's see if it's going to be the cat.
Well, it could be Wukong picked. Yeah, it's gonna be Wukong, and I like it. Actually, when you're playing scaling support, scaling mid laner, you need a team around it that is also gonna be scaling, but it's gonna be able to do something in early game as well. And Wukong, when he hits level 6, he's so strong. Before that, he's not that strong, but when he hits level 6, and it's so easy to just get to this 6 minute and just hit it, it's gonna be perfect for him. But in exchange, we are gonna see Sion on top lane.
Yes.
So that's gonna be interesting one.
He actually was banned out in the previous game, so Ratmaral couldn't play him, but now he has his hands on it, so let's see how good it's going to go for him on that lane.
Well, in theory, it looks very good for them, because obviously you're gonna be playing Jinx and Karma, and as Jinx you're gonna be just standing behind this, you know, tanks of the team, and it looks perfect from a draft point of view. But when we go into the game, we already saw what happened once. Yeah. So I believe Limitless said we are gonna do some damage this game. So I'm waiting. He's definitely gonna be in charge of it again.
Yeah, absolutely same. I am waiting for it. Vayne is going to be banned out this time from XYZ because Solosh apparently already has the pick in the face of Aurelion Sol. Fiora is also banned from their team. Now there is also the ban of Sejuani and Lissandra from Team Fire. Alright. There is still the mid lane available and the jungle not picked for the red side right now. So I'm really curious what's going to happen there.
If I'm looking at the blue side, they could actually go for Ezreal. Like, Ezreal with Soraka is such a good lane. Like, you're able to poke, you're able to push the wave. You have a lot of possibilities. But when I'm looking at the red side, they need maybe not Nunu? What? Nunu in League of Legends. What was the last time you've seen? What was the last time you've seen Nunu apart from some guy who is streaming it and TFT games? I haven't seen it at all.
Maybe 2 seasons ago, he was in the jungle from time to time because I believe he still has one of the fastest clears in the jungle. But these days, the speed of the clear doesn't really matter that much. So I wonder what this Nunu is going to be doing in this game. Especially because Fiddlesticks has been available.
Yeah, it's going to be Ezreal. Yeah, Ezreal Soraka. Perfect.
And Kled.
With Kled, by the way.
No.
I mean, imagine Kled with Aurelion. Aurelion is gonna be so fast, by the way.
It's disgusting.
I'm actually scared. I'm actually scared to see it. It's gonna be so tough, Solari.
It's gonna be... I like it, of course, for Teamfire very much right now, but also I don't like it just to know as a person who could be playing against that and seeing Azul and Kled against me, I would probably just dodge this one because Kled in the mid and late game is going to be a menace to deal with. He's going to be super annoying for pretty much everybody on Team Void.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, this Kassadin... it's so tough to play Kassadin at this spot. Like, the amount of dangers that you have in front of you is truly terrifying. You have Soraka who is able to silence you. You have Aurelion who is going to be doing tons of damage. Not even speaking about Yuno, who is like... Actually, Wukong is one of these champions that is very, like, I would say... I don't even know the word for it, I believe. Like, you know, he's... In theory, he doesn't do a lot of damage, but when he goes in with a Cyclone and with a Q, he's gonna one-shot you. Literally, he's gonna one-shot you. So, I don't like the spot for Kassadin, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like this Kassadin is gonna end up 0-7, maybe 1-6, something like that. And if actually Fajeslovas wins this game, if he wins this game, I'm gonna go Bolt or something, honestly. Like, I don't believe
Whenever you promise it, it's never happening.
It's not, yeah, you know, because when I promise it, I always do it when I believe I'm gonna win, you know? That's, you know, always a perfect, that's the perfect setup to win, you know? That's how it works.
That's smart, I like it, I guess. But let's see if Kaspersky is going to go bold after this game or not. Welcome to game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Teamfire already have a spot, the game, in their hands. So, Are they going to have to play one more game against Team Void if they win this one, or is it going to be a decisive 2-0 for Team Fire? We'll find out in this game. But honestly, just looking at the draft, it does feel like Team Fire are really determined to go into the 2-0 situation, because I agree with you. Feresh is going to have it tough if he decides to go into anybody. It's the sheer amount of control at Team Fire that scares me a lot. The possibilities for them to stop him, to make sure that everybody at Team Void are going to be helpless, especially their front lane, and the possibilities to get to their back lane as well, with Claire and Wukong on their side, plus the amount of damage and control from Aurelion Sol is going to be so helpful in that. It's going to be really a tough call for Team Void.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very tough, and well, even with Aurelion starting with a tier, when you think about it, like, he's gonna be able to scale up so fast, right? Go to these 2 items. It's the same case that we've seen with Vayne last game. And Vayne was one of the strongest points that Teamfire had during the whole of the game. So good luck, have fun, because it's gonna be a tough one, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it is going to be a tough one. Aurelion Sol just plays a waiting game. He wants to scale up. Kassadin also wants to scale up, but Kassadin is not going to even have it easy in the laning phase because he is going to be a melee champion into a ranged one with pretty enough range for Asol to make sure he's going to not let Feresh farm freely on his lane or just farm in general. Pre-level 6, this is going to be a lane dominated by Asol, even though Asol is not supposed to dominate his lane. He doesn't need it, but he's still going to do it because why not?
Well, yeah, especially if he's able to, like, let's go back to this Kassadin pick for a second to explain the situation to the viewers exactly. The reason you pick Kassadin here is to match Aurelion Sol's scaling, right? So you pick Kassadin, you're gonna match his scaling, you're gonna be feeling good and stuff. But it's not like Aurelion is weak during the laning phase. He's quite the opposite. He's very oppressive when he's using his E and Q all the time. And that's exactly what we've been saying, Solari. It's gonna be so tough to play because look at Fejaslavas, he's right now already low on HP. Olosh may be forced to use his W, and he will. So, yeah, he used his W, so he's gonna be in danger for the next 15 to 17 seconds, something like that. So Fejaslavas, he would love to find some good trade for him, but look, he's not gonna be able to do it, even though he's playing Electrocute. He's low on mana, and he's already without the potions. So, yeah, that's basically it.
It looks like he's gonna stay undestroyed pre-level 6, or unless Archon wants to make another move on the mid lane. However, unfortunately, in the previous game, we saw Archon trying time after time to go onto the mid lane for this exact reason, to try to help out his mid lane because he was not in the best situation, and it was not working out for them for the majority of those scenarios whatsoever. So it makes you wonder if it's going to be the same or not, but Archon definitely needs to try to help out his laners, especially his mid lane and bot lane a little bit too, because it's still the Jinx. It's still Jinx that wants to have kills, right?
Yeah, and I believe I know why they picked Kassadin with Nunu, is because if you have the same amount of mistakes that happened in the game 1, you should be able to have something good happening on the map for yourself. And look at Archon right now. He already burned a W in mid lane, which cost a lot of mana from Aurelion Sol. He already burned a flash from Ari on bottom. Well, it looks good for him.
Yes, even though it's no kills or no assists, maybe Yuna is going to change that because he's going into Feresh. Also, a flash taken out from this mid laner, which means both of the junglers have a lot of opportunities to do something else on the bot part of the map, to punish some of those champions for giving away flashes. Or maybe it's going to be the punishment on the bot lane, because Limitless is actually going extremely low. He has to flash away, and a banana is going to hit him. Ari is going to get the first blood, and Evilicious is trying to run away from her opponents, trying to shot another banana going into her X-Press that even flashes forward, but he's not going to get her. Maybe Yuno will, because he's around. He's going to go into the turret, but he doesn't have the damage, and Evilicious still lives. But at what cost?
Yeah, but they are pushing the wave. I believe they are pushing the wave, so if they are able to push it, maybe there's a spot for a dive. Exactly, you know, right now, going into Evilicious, and there's enough damage, but look at Archon, he's coming!
He's coming, and it's a beautiful knockup for him. He's going on to pretty much everybody, deals a lot of damage, not able to secure anything though. It was a heal taken away from XYZ, so it's at least something, but it's to death on the bot lane from them.
Well, that's not the greatest start to the game with Jinx and Kassadin. I mean, Kassadin is doing fine. He's even in farm right now. He completed his tier a few seconds ago, so that's alright. Also, looking at the perspective from the red team, they didn't lose that much. I mean, yeah, they lost both AD carry and support, but when we are looking at the farm, they kind of get it back. Like, they are 11 farm ahead right now on bottom. The wave is slow pushing into the enemy, so they will be slow pushing the wave back into them. So it's not the end of the world, but I'm looking at who they gave the kills to, and it's Ezreal and Soraka. So the faster Soraka gets to her mythic item, she's gonna be happier. When Ezreal gets to his mythic, I mean, not even mythic, when he gets to double item, which is gonna be around 20 minutes, he's gonna be unstoppable. Like, it's gonna be so tough to play versus this Ezreal. Even harder than to play versus Aurelion Sol.
You think so?
Yeah, because he's gonna be poking them all the time. WQ, WQ, WQ.
Oh, okay.
And with Olosh, like, obviously with Olosh, they're gonna be like, yeah, Aurelion is so dangerous, be careful. And then they are gonna be forgetting about Ezreal being able to just use WQ once. And it's gonna be so tough to play versus him. I mean, we are gonna see, but I believe that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Most probably, because yeah, people tend to forget about it, but a good WQ from Ezreal can actually take away half of your HP immediately, and then you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have forgotten about it maybe whatsoever. What's happening on the mid lane in the meantime? Because yeah, top laners are fighting, that's the usual spot for them, but Evilicious is here, Archon is here, there are so many people, Yuno is there too, but everybody's looking at each other, maybe looking at the Drake too, but nobody's really making a move except Phase Lowish, and it's again going to be a W from Olosh to try to get away from him, because level 6 is available for both of these mid laners, so they can do a little bit of shenanigans, especially from the side of Kassadin, but it looks like Team Void really wants to go for a Drake, but they cannot do it because there is no pry for them on the bot lane. That's why that Nuno is rolling his way towards the bot lane. Evilicious is there too. They want to cut off Aaron XYZ from Detroit, and they do exactly that. They split up. Evilicious already lost a lot of health because of Ezreal, but Aerie is in danger. Aerie is in so much danger. Aerie is going to go down, and it is going to be a kill for Limitless. A lot of damage back from XYZ, but he's not going to be able to avenge the death of his support.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be a kill. Good. But it's not like they got a lot. Like, looking at how Soraka and Ezreal, they were without summoners. The only summoner that they had was Exos on Aerie, and she didn't even use it. So I thought it's gonna be a perfect spot for a double kill. But they did not. They did not get a double kill, and I feel like that's just not enough from this gank. And, well, it's still a 1k advantage for a blue team.
Ooh, top lane, Moreno is actually not feeling too well. He's going to use an Exalt on Ratwell, and now he's feeling well because Carl is back, and he's going into Ratwell. He's going to do a solo kill, but is it a solo kill if it's Kled? Because he has Carl with him, it kind of is not a solo kill, no?
Yeah, it's the same when you're playing against Nuno and Willamp, right? I mean, in theory, it's only Nuno, but it's also Willamp.
Or Kindred, it's the same, because it's 2-in-1, right?
Yeah?
But still, it's a kill
Really?
for Moreno. It's... yes. Kindred is a lamb and the wolf together.
Okay.
Kindred is...
I mean, I never thought about it this way. Like,
Limitless showing us the damage he was talking about, stealing the Drake with a beautiful ultimate.
he's so happy, by the way. Look at the webcam. It's like literally the highlight of the game for him.
Yes.
And it's the first Drake for them.
Yes.
Not only you make your enemies more uncomfortable, you just force them to play this weird style of game right now that they cannot go for an objective. And look, Archon, we can say that his team just got a Drake. He's gonna be perfect with a tempo onto Herald, so he's gonna do the Herald. I mean, Team Red, or should I say Team Void, quite surprising.
But it's so good for them because there is not going to be any possibility for an exchange of objectives from Team 5. They cannot answer this dragon pretty much anything. Wait for it because Limitless has to flash away from Yuno. Evilicious is here. She's going to be caught out. Still flashes away, manages to do so. Oh, XYZ is caught there by the Chompers, but he has area around and Aerie still has health to heal him up. They tried to answer somewhere just when I was talking about them not being able to answer, but actually they were not able to answer in the end. But at least it's 2 flashes taken away from the bot lane of Team Void.
Yeah, that's a lot, but the question is Yuno gonna be able to capitalize on this lack of flashes? Because right now he's on the ward, so they don't know about him, and well, that's a lot of damage coming into XYZ, and well, it looks like nothing else will still happen here. Aerie is still staying, she's level 6 right now, so maybe, just maybe, there's a possibility for a dive. Olosh is there as well, by the way.
They have more people here, but Fesh is around too, so it's really dangerous for the bot lane of Team 5 to stay any longer. They need to recall. They're going to do exactly that. Yes, XYZ? Yes? Yes, yes, good. They're out of the danger.
Yeah, they need kills onto Fejeslovas. Like, if we are talking about the win cons for the red team, they need kills. They desperately need kills because Jinx needs them. She has one, so that's good. But Kassadin needs it even more. Like, it's gonna be so tough to play versus this Kassadin when he gets to 2 and 3 kills without dying even once. So, yeah. That should be it. That should be a win con for them. Get this Kassadin ahead, and then you can win.
Marino is so low on the top lane again. These top laners are fighting non-stop, aren't they? He doesn't have Skull with him, so he's in a really tough situation. Has to go for a recall. But again, there is constant exchanges on the top lane. Maybe next time Bradmiral is going to be the one who is going to be able to get a solo kill because Marino hasn't recalled. He's still staying there. He's going to have an exhaust soon. But speaking of somebody who has something on their hands, Kuan is here on the bot lane and he has his ball, but he's not going to catch anybody with it. So he's just gonna walk away, I guess.
Yeah, he's having his Herald as well, so he would love to put this Herald somewhere to make some influence on the map, but he's just not able to do it because, like, that's the issue when you're playing against a team that is able to set up a vision everywhere. You're not gonna be having any surprises. Like, you're not gonna surprise anyone, and that's the issue because you are kinda running out of time, I would say. It's weird to say it when you have Jinx and Custody on your team because usually you should just outscale them, but the issue is, like, you should outscale them when it's even, but right now you're not outscaling them. Right now you're behind because you're behind like 1,500 gold, something along those lines. So yeah, look at the post from Ezreal. That was only Q, and it's already hurting. So imagine 2 items. That's gonna be very tough to play against.
He already has 1 completed, so it's pretty good for him already, but he wants to get to 2, of course, and pretty much the same goes for Olosh. He has his Rod of Ages available to him, already starts to stack it up. Fejeslovas wants to do the same, but he's really, really behind. You can see Olosh even got his Catalyst much earlier than Fejeslovas did, so the difference here in the gold between the mid laners and in the speed with which they get this gold is pretty significant, because Olosh is gonna finish stacking much quicker than Fejeslovas will do.
Yeah, Fejeslovas most likely will finish it up in 24 minutes. I'm anticipating he's gonna recall soon. If that's not gonna happen, he's gonna finish Rod of Ages in 25 minutes, which is already, I mean, it's not that good. And
yeah,
I'm gonna say that just if they are able to get to 25 minutes being even in gold or in the same amount of like close amount of gold, I would say 1k deficit or something, they're gonna win the game. If not, they're gonna lose the game. That's my theory, and I'm gonna stick to it.
Okay, I like it. Let's see if it actually is going to happen. There is a Herald in the meantime on the mid lane who's going to boink into this Aura turret on the mid lane. Yuna is not able to stop the boink, but at least he's going to kill the Herald and scare off Fejeslovas from getting even more from this.
By the way, very interesting stat for you. Did you know how much gold you are having for a solo plate in League of Legends? Like, do you know how much gold you're having from plate? Because it's because when you have a double gold, like I mean double plate. No, wait. Maybe we'll talk about it in a minute because it's gonna have a fight.
Onto 3 members of Team 5. Fejeslovas falls up immediately. Yuna is trying to knock them up to make sure that his bot lane is going to get away. He has to pay a lot for that. The wish from Eri is used already. Olosh is here too. Doesn't have the ulti available actually, so he cannot really follow up onto anybody from Team Void. But everybody's still alive and everybody still wants to go onto this Hextech Drake. Team Fire are going to be the ones to start it, but their health bars are really dangerous and Eri doesn't have the wish available anymore. This is could be the perfect moment for Team Void to try to do something, but no, Team Fire were too quick in getting the Drake.
Yeah, they would have double Drake right now. They would already have double Drake, but Olosh, yeah, he's just running away. Flash available,
yeah,
so...
He's just flying away, he's fine. Floating his way out of the danger.
Okay, so maybe I'm gonna be able to finish my point, let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so, So for 1 plate in League of Legends, you get 175 gold, right?
Okay.
But when... Oh, no!
He's dead again! And Marina leaves. Carl has just run away from him. He has to use the exhaust to get away, but he lives. It is another solo kill for him.
Yeah, that's...
Vejslovash is coming. Vejslovash wants to avenge the death of his top laner. He's looking for the little yodel. He has to... Come on, he's right next to you in that bush! Vejslovash, what was that? Just one step! One jump into there! Come on!
Oh my goodness,
No
and the
way.
TP onto Evolicious with the ultimate from Olosh, that's so bad!
Oh,
Yeah, maybe she'll run away.
Maybe she'll run away, but there's a lot of damage. But she's also fast. Can she run away? She can escape from the ultimate. She can
will.
run away. She lives. Nice.
And imagine if he actually got a kill. I mean, that changes so much. That changes the dynamic of the game, and that would be so good from Team Red if they were able to get it, but they were not. And unlucky. Okay, I'm just gonna finish my point because the game is so dynamic. I won't be able to do it later on. So you get 175 gold for a solo play, but when you're with someone, you actually get 88 per person. So you get 1 gold less, by the way. That's very interesting because I never knew that.
No way.
Really. So you are scamped for 1 gold. Imagine that. You just need this, this power spike. You want to get a solo plate, and then someone actually catches 88 gold from you. It's actually gonna be 89, like combined. So that's like a huge steal actually every single time that happens. So
I didn't know. Thank you.
Yeah, I just
now I'm gonna
found
feel
out,
even worse
some
about
time ago.
stealing the turret blades from my AD carries.
Yeah,
Or maybe
obviously
even
steal
better.
it. It's
I don't
worth,
know.
always.
Of course, I'm always stealing it. I need the gold. I need it more than them, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, support. Support.
I'm
yeah,
the support. I'm the main
obviously,
character of this game anyway.
The most influential role in the game.
Exactly. And I'm not accepting any other answer. Oh my god, top lane is fighting again. Rhino is going again onto Ratmaral. He wants another kill. He will use his ultimate to get
doesn't
top
have
lane
a damage
quicker
to
to
kill
get
him.
into the fight. He has the damage. Look at his inventory. He has the damage. But not enough.
I mean,
maybe
yeah,
this
looking
time.
at the inventory, yeah, but he doesn't have it versus Heartsteel Scion with 65 stacks already.
Well, he had it 2 times. So maybe 3rd time is gonna be a chance for him, and he is gonna have enough because he's still fighting with him. He doesn't have the skull anymore, so he needs to be careful. But Ratmaral is getting lower and
Now
lower.
he can do it.
Yeah,
he needs to
can?
get to his mega form again. No, but he's knocked up!
No, he's Skarl! Skarl got right on time. He's still going to die to the turret, so it's going to be a nice shutdown. But in the mid lane, in the meantime, a very good silence from Eri, making sure that Akon cannot really continue anymore to hold on to XYZ. Okay, a lot of action. Yuno is back. Yuno is going to Evilicious, a lot of damage. A very nice knock up, and it's going to be a kill for him. They're going on to Limitless too. A lot of damage from XYZ. A lot of damage of XYZ. Vejslovash, are you sure you want to go in? He's not sure. He's actually very not sure. Yuno is there to make sure that he knows that. And Vejslovash is out of the fight.
So interesting to see both of these teams fighting so damn much, and it looks like, well, we're gonna have some more actions in the mid lane. XYZ, he's trying to hit some WQ into Archon, but he's not gonna be able to do it. Oh, you were targeting the tower, be careful, okay, he's safe.
He wasn't careful, but he's still safe, so I guess that counts. Ratmaral is on the mid lane right now. He maybe gave up a little bit on the top lane because he died 3 times. Yes, he got a kill and a very good shot onto Marino, but he allowed Marino to jump onto him and get the kills 3 times in a row, and even all the defensive items on side were not enough to protect him from this Kled. I'm telling you, Kled is a disgusting champion. He is so hard to deal with. He's so quick, and the moment you think he's going to be dead because Carl has just left him, he's going to get so much damage on you, and then the moment he should be dead, Skull is gonna get back and he's gonna get all this health back to him. This is unbelievable. I hate this champion so much.
You're a true Kled hater.
Yes.
And you're proud of it. I can hear it in your voice.
A little bit. Do you like Kled?
Yeah, okay,
oh my god, he's gonna go in.
Understandable.
He's
No.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, he has so much HP, but
Olosh has the upgraded ultimate, and he's gonna get the kill immediately onto Nuno. Oh my goodness, Evilicious is so low. Vejslovash is low too. Vejslovash is actually dead already. Ratmaral is dead too. Yuno is chasing Limitless. It's gonna be a double kill for him. Evilicious somehow is still alive. Will Yuno find her? Or is it gonna be the incident from the top lane again? Yuno, come on! Don't go there! Go there! Okay, triple kill for Yuno. He did go there in the end. A beautiful victory for Team Fire.
And it should be a Nash as well. You know it's going this direction. We only have Marino who will be applying the pressure on the bottom, but it was a beautiful team fight from Olosh and Co. They were able to... I mean, this ultimate actually did so much damage. Like, literally. This is why you play Aurelius. He's on one item! He's on one item! He's not even, he didn't even complete his second one. And right now, imagine, he goes back to base, he's gonna buy Archangel stuff, completed, 10 stack on Tura in 1 minute. And, I mean, have fun playing versus him right now, because he is gonna be one-shotting every single opponent. Even Sion, by the way.
I don't think it's gonna be any fun for Team Void playing against him whatsoever. I love the fact that Team Firewall playing around his ultimate, the fact that it was the upgraded ultimate for Asol that goes so further away compared to the normal one and deals so much more damage and so much more slow to the enemies. Just allowed the rest of the team to go in, especially for Yuno, and Marino was there already. It was just a perfect setup from them. With XYZ and Eri on the backlane, but oh my god, Yuno is going on to Arc 1 again, deals a lot of damage. Ratmiral is there too, so it's a little bit dangerous. The ultimate from Olosh is going to be back in again. Ratmiral is stuck with everybody from Team Fire around him, and it is going to go down very slowly, but very surely. Still trying to go into Eri to revenge his death, to avenge it rather. But in the meantime, Marino is going very deep onto Arc 1. Evilicious is so low, Limitless is low too, everybody is low. Yuno is trying to look for opportunities to finish those kills, but he cannot. He means Facial Wash has the damage. Does Yuno have the damage? He actually has a lot of fate, and Marino is still on the Felicius. Wants to get a kill, doesn't want to get a kill, wants a turret instead. That's Olosh wants a kill this time. Who wants a kill? Come on, people, you have to decide in the end. Archon is here, but he's not going to be able to defend the turret. It looks like Thin Hip on the mid lane is going to be in the hands of Team Fire too.
They are so low, but they are unable to get a kill. That's so unlucky, by the way. That's so unlucky. And Team Red, Team Void, I mean, this game was close 5 minutes ago. And I said, yeah, if in 25 minutes they are gonna be in 1k deficit or something, they're gonna win the game. They are in 10k deficit, slowly approaching 10k. So have fun, have fun. I mean, it's impossible to win from that point. Like, literally impossible to win. I would love to say, yeah, maybe they will do something. No, it's impossible to win right now. What you need to have is Archon hit 3-man knock-up into Fedeslovash one-shotting XYZ into Limitless getting resets and healing.
Speaking of, he almost died to Marino. Marino is almost full health. I don't think Feshlovish is in a position to one-shot anything right now. Unfortunately, only 8 stacks available on its Rod of Ages. He has its 2 items for him, but at what cost? They're not really helping that much.
Oh my. I mean, it's the power from the
XYZ, what are you doing there?
Arcane shifts back. That's it. I mean, he's just testing limits, you know. He's just like, yeah, let's see what I'm able to do.
Also testing limits. Also testing limits. Marino, that's not how you do it. That's not limit testing. That's dying to face Loash and granting him the first kill of the game.
Well, that's not that good. That's definitely a question mark play, because it looked like he kind of forgot about like how actually do you want to play the game. What you want to do at this spot is open tier 2s, and you've been able to do it. Tier 2 from top is gone, tier 2 from mid is gone, and tier 2 tower from bot lane is gone as well. So you did your job. What you need to do right now is come back, go for a Drake, wait for a second Nash that's gonna be in 2 minutes, and then you finish it off in the second Nash, because there is nothing the red team can do. Kassadin is on 2 items, he's not even close to approaching the 3rd item, and meanwhile, look at Olosh, he just completed his relay, so he's gonna be so strong right now.
God damn it, the slow from this dragon is gonna be even more than before. He's gonna slow from pretty much everything, and the additional health, the additional damage from this item, it's incredible. This is the Asol in the most perfect position for himself, and it's perfect timing for Team Fire as well, because Drake is coming up in 24 seconds. They already have a lot of control over everywhere on the map. They are the first ones at the pit, of course, and there is no vision available for Team Void anywhere around the pit. I'm not seeing any words from them, even just anywhere in their jungle, except for those 2 standing there.
And Fejaslovas, he's trying to get to level 16 ASAP. I mean, he knows that level 16 is a huge power spike for Hasadin. He just got it. But the issue is, it won't change anything in this team fight because he's still so far away from completing the third item. Look, he just got his alternator right now.
Limitless?
2 stacks on Dark Steel.
Oh, that was a rocket. I'm sorry, but that was a rocket, but not this time.
No, it's alright. It's alright. But I mean, they miss. It's again the same situation. They would love to have one more item on Jinx, one more item on Kassadin, and then they can win. But they don't have it, and that's the issue. Like, who Kassadin is gonna one-shot versus Soraka? Like, literally no one.
He needs to get to Soraka. She's pretty much the only one he can one-shot right now.
Yeah, but she's having
But he can't get to her.
Yeah, exhaust, by the way, and redemption. So when he goes into her, she's just gonna exhaust him, and she's gonna be like, yeah, nice try, and that's it. Because he's not gonna do anything
And silence
after
him.
that. Look, let's see. Fejaslovas close.
Wait, unstoppable. Admiral, he's gonna be stopped by Marino. Fejaslovas is trying to go into XYZ. Marino is there though to stop him immediately. What a beautiful reaction from the top laner. XYZ is a little bit too close to Admiral, but you know he's on the back lane of the enemies. Oh, almost goes down, so he is going to shut down actually. Admiral is dead in the meantime too. He's on to Eric actually trying to separate Soraka. Beautiful ultimate from Ololosh. Going on to double kill. XYZ in the meantime also collects a kill. Archon is going to go down. It's a triple kill for Ololosh. They lost one, but they won the game because of it.
And this is why you play Aurelion Sol, kids. Just play him, and you will feel the power. Fejaslovas, 1-on-4, he got the first kill, but that's gonna be it. 6 kills for Ololosh, and that's it.
That's it, indeed. That's the ace for Team Fire. That's the game 2 for Team Fire, and it means that Team Fire are winning the best of 3 of today with 17-5. No, it's not going to be 18-5. It is going to be 17-5, and huge congratulations to Team Fire because they were dominating in both of the games, knowing exactly what to do, starting from their drops all the way to the end, up until the very end of both of the games.
Bro, look at the damage.
Look at the damage.
Yeah, that
Look
was
at the damage.
just an easy game for them, and well, they must be feeling really confident right now going into other games because they've been playing insanely well. Like, this actually looks so good, and like you said, Solari, today is the last game when we are gonna be having any shuffles. No shuffles after that. It's gonna be the last day, so I'm curious to see who's gonna be on the, let's say, the last possible shuffle happening. Who is gonna be transferring from Team Void to Team Fire and from Team Fire to Team Void?
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how the teams are going to be settled in the end, but that was it from us, from me, Solari, and Casper. We are tossing it to our lovely host. Take it in from here from us.
Thank you once again to our casters for the amazing job. Now, it is time yet again to ask our coaches who they nominate for MVPs for the second and final match, which was won, of course, by Team Fire, since I mentioned it's the last. So, let's go over to Team Void. Who are you nominating for your 2 MVPs for this game Unlimited?
I'll nominate Fejaslovas and Archon.
Fejaslovas and Archon. Okay, amazing. So, let's head over to Archon. Archon, another MVP nominee. How do you feel, man?
Well, I guess I should speak for myself and for my friend right there because he's not feeling well today. And to be honest, we could feel it in the team when we were practicing. Fejas was always giving us a lot of calls and was always present everywhere. Now he's feeling really down. He, like you saw, he cannot really speak. So the whole team felt that. He still managed to do well in this game. So it's unfortunate for us. I hope he gets well soon. It is what it is.
Okay, I understand. And our second MVP nominee is Fejaslovas. Mate, I'm not going to ask you to speak a lot. Are there some few words that you like to squeeze in? Because if you guys don't know, he's a little bit sick right now. So, a little bit, yeah.
To be honest, I am surprised I was able to come here today because yesterday I wasn't able to to get up from the bed. So it was a miracle I was able to play. I played like shit, but happens.
I understand. Okay, well, there you guys have it from two of our MVP nominees. So you guys are going to have a lot of time to vote. So yeah, let's head over to the coach now. The second game of today. So what happened in this game? And first, one thing that I wanted to ask you, is this the draft that you guys were talking about and so on?
It's not exactly the draft that we wanted for this game, but it was one of the drafts that we could have. I mean, there are always possibility depending what they pick, what they ban. So you always have to adapt in draft. So it's not the like tier 1 draft that we wanted, but it's up there. It's one of the good ones.
I understand. Okay, and in your opinion, where was the turning point, if there was even a turning point in the game for your team?
I mean, enemy had an early game draft and they execute well on the early game. They got big advantages, so they didn't let us come to the late game where we could fight with our team comp. I mean, the turning point was on the Dragon. I didn't see exactly what happened in that fight, but enemy team should have been ahead in gold. They had strong early champions, so it makes sense that they could take that fight. So that was a turning point, but the reality is just Team Fire played the early game well, so they managed to snowball the game. If they didn't manage to do it, then we would come on top.
I understand. Okay, so we actually have a MVP result for this game, and it is Arquan. Congratulations.
The last place.
Okay, amazing. We have limitless.
He's 40 years old playing this.
Yeah. So let's head over to our winning team once again in a sweeping 2-0 victory, Team Fire. So, Forgiven, who are your two MVP nominees for this game?
Okay, actually this is the toughest MVP voting I have faced like so far in all the weeks, because everyone had actually pretty good game, like more than 7 out of 10. Like everyone contributed equally, some more, some a bit less, obviously, plus or minus. So for me it's actually very tough. That's why I asked Peter and Greek though, who should I be voting. So I will start with who I won't vote. Can I do that?
Won't vote?
Yeah, I will start with who I won't vote.
Okay.
For why? So we have a Diamond 1 top laner that knows that he plays against tank top laner non-stop. So for him to, even though he's good, he needs to be even more good. Not only for himself, but for everyone else. So he had a good game, he solo killed, he had pressure top, but he didn't play perfect. So only for that reason, I can't vote you, Varino. But I expect more of you. For your own good. Other than that, we have 4 players that actually contributed equally in the game. So.
No!
Yes!
He will break up the fingers.
Again!
So my first MVP voting actually would be Eri.
Okay, Eri is the first MVP nominee of Team Fire.
Because even though she did a mistake in lane, her champion got a lot of value in the game. He healed non-stop. She had presence, she had in team fights. She was there for his team, for their team, so pretty much it. So I have other 3 people in the candidates who are also equally good. And it's actually very tough for me. So I will be voting. Can I have a minute?
Yes, of course you can.
Is the lobby open? Show me the lobby.
Oh, okay, statistics.
I would like to say that I had the highest tower
Show
damage.
me the tower damage.
The highest
Thank you.
gold? The highest damage?
Total damage
highest
targets.
tank?
No, not there, behind. I know,
I had
but
11,000
press
tower
X,
damage,
press
by the
X,
way.
press X. Go again in advanced details. Graphs. There. And untick that. Ωραία.
Who's there?
Ναι, αλλά I can't vote you. So.
Okay.
So, my next MVP voting is XYZ.
XYZ. Okay, the bot lane of Team Fire. Let's head over to them. So, Eri, you were the first MVP nominee. So, explain to us, why should you be the MVP for this game?
I should be the MVP of this game because, like, Marino is a diamond playing against a gold, and I'm a platinum playing against a master. So, Okay, the XYZ deserves it as well because he's playing without his fingers. I was the one who communicated in the lane.
I agree.
We actually spent whole week fighting, and today we're playing. Not today, right now, for the last hour only, we're playing like we actually don't hate each other, which is amazing. But Sally, you can give the MVP to both of us, so you should give it to me.
Okay, very straightforward. I like that. Let's head over to XYZ, the four-fingered one.
No, 3.
Okay, actually 3. Okay.
That doesn't work. So 2 broken fingers. I managed to play AD carry with 2 broken fingers.
Okay.
I managed to right click, so that's something for me. And if we see here, like, second highest damage in the game.
Second highest damage in the game.
Marino had first by like 3k, but he was fighting a Sion, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's it. But Eri deserves it as well because he played really good. The audience can decide.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Respect.
Also,
thank you, he dismissed me.
Also, I did use my E every time Nunu was bot lane, so he couldn't actually gank us.
Okay. There you guys have it from the Team Fire bot lane. The 2 MVP nominees. So you guys should have already locked in your votes. And let's give it a couple of more seconds for the results. Meanwhile,
I would like to mention also, so they don't think that I forget them, but if I had 4 MVP votings, I would have voted for all of them, you know, but I think it's a good opportunity. I mean, still, you won't get voted no matter what you say.
It's fine.
So, but because I have 2 people and they should be rewarded for how good they played and how good they cooperated, and also XYZ had broken fingers. I think next week's, no matter which team they are, they will have opportunities to farm more points. So.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry for that. I didn't vote you both. So.
You broke my fingers.
Okay, so a question now related to what we should talk about, League of Legends, of course. Give me a short analysis of the game. Did it go completely as planned, or what's the case?
I mean, not exactly, because in bot lane we were supposed to have pressure based on the draft and how they played, but Team Void did some mistakes, but they shouldn't be able to do it. It's not the first time that this happened. I mean, it goes both ways, right? Like sometimes they do, sometimes our team does. It's a bit inconsistent at times. But we had pressure in most of the lanes. Since like we had Cass at the mid lane, our top laner was having pressure, even though actually Radmiral played. Whenever I watch Radmiral play that discusses Twitter, he's actually winning in trades, but he's not winning in creeps, which makes no sense. So you should find a balance and try to last it as much as possible. But other than that, everything went kinda as it should, and the moment they do Dragon, they stole also one, which was very important, because if the game prolonged up until 30, 35, 31 minutes, Constantine will be online, and you never know how teamfights go.
Yeah.
But I think we had, since our bot lane didn't die and they had a lot of impact, it was very hard for them to basically win teamfights, because your backline is up, theirs is not, if it's mobile, it's over.
I understand. Okay, a very concrete analysis. Well, we actually have our results, and it was a very close vote. Only 1 vote difference. The winner of the MVP of the second game of Team Fire is actually no other than Eri. Congratulations. A 1 vote difference, actually. A 1 vote difference. So, of course, now comes the time for each coach to select the final draft for the next upcoming weeks. Each player will be locked in his team, of course, in which he is selected, either Team Void with Unlimited or Team Fire with Forgiven. So, I want to ask the coaches, who is gonna go first? Have you guys spoken about that? Who wants to go first and get the first pick?
Halfway. We've spoken like so-so.
Okay.
I would like him to go first.
Okay.
Well, we like him to go first.
Oh, you like him to go first? Well, of course, if you guys cannot decide, we have to play a game of cones. So you either guys have to decide. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4,
I'm ready.
3.
It's broken.
Okay.
It's a broken
for 1 bit.
It's for one, for 1 bit. Okay. So, are you guys ready?
Okay, how does it go? Whoever wins the cone gets a pick?
Whoever gets the cone gets the first pick, yeah.
Oh,
no. Okay, gets to choose. Who gets the first pick? Okay. Are you guys ready? Come on, guys, cheer your coaches. Let's go. And ears. Nose. Push up.
Oh, okay. One push-up, get up. 360. Cold. Oh, okay, amazing. So, we actually have unlimited deciding who gets the first pick.
After you.
Them.
So I'm picking.
Okay, so Forgiven has the first pick.
Unlimited. Okay.
Let's head over here, actually, behind the jersey, so that you can have a better view of which players you can select.
Spanking after.
It's a hard decision, huh?
You know.
Yuno is the first pick of the final drafts. So, of course, we want Yuno for Team Fire.
Hello.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Where's the color?
One of those.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You are the first pick in the final draft of this week. You're the first pick for Team Fire with the coach Forgiven.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that this team is going to be suitable for you, Yuno?
Yes, it is, because whenever I say Team Fire, I always go, Fire! I don't know why, but it just comes.
Okay.
Oh, this is banned, by the way. No Zaya. No Aya.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
XYZ does that, and it's very horrendous. Hearing that again.
Okay, Yuno, congratulations once again. You can take your seat. First pick. So let's have Arquan over here at Team Void.
Woo! Polska Guru!
Polska Guru! Polska. Congratulations, Arquan. Congratulations. So, Arquan, you are over to Team Void.
That's right.
So, you seem happy, man. Are you happy with the team that you ended up in and the coach that you have?
Yes, I actually even had prepared speech for this moment, since I was expecting Forgiven to pick Yuno. And I would like to say that I like purple more than orange. And I wanted to say that I like this team more than the other team, which it didn't really work out for me. Oh, wait, no need to disrespect. Jesus, mate.
For one bit, don't disrespect.
But I hope that the Unlimited will be happy with my war songs. The Polish cow is strong here, so Team Void, go on.
Okay, congratulations. You can take your jersey.
Thank you, sir.
How does Unlimited call you, Mister? Mr. something?
How do you call Arquan?
The blue guy, I think, on YouTube?
No.
Mr. Mystic?
No. No, he's Polish cow. He's Polish cow. That's his name.
Okay, so we have Unlimited now with the next two picks. So, tell me which two players over here, you have them in front of you, you're going to select for the final draft of your team.
I will go with Olosh.
Ololosh, okay.
And
Let's
Evie.
start. Okay, and Evie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pick two, right?
Okay, yeah,
So,
yeah. Evie,
hello.
you can come on stage as well.
What's up?
God, this Bulgaria.
So, Ololosh,
what's up?
You're selected as the mid laner for Team Void. Are you happy with the draft that you have so far?
I'm really happy about the draft I have so far, yes.
Is that it? Yep. Okay. There you have it. So, let's head over actually to Evelicious.
Hi.
Evelicious, you got selected as the support of Team Void.
Yes, I did.
Are you happy with the family that you have for the next upcoming weeks?
Works. We can make it work, I think. I hope.
Okay, and which AD carry do you prefer to be on Team Void then?
I mean, usually I would say XYZ because our synergy I think is better, but he has broken fingers right now. So, but I think we can work with that. So I would say I'm looking at XYZ at the moment.
Okay. I would ask the players to stand a little bit behind the coaches.
Here.
A little bit more
Come
from
here.
the back, yeah.
Come here,
So,
boy.
We have the next people that will be joining your team, of course, which is Fejeslovash
Congratulations. And Eri. Woo!
Congrats, brother.
Thank you.
Welcome again.
Hello.
Area of the gods. Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Okay, so now, Arian Fejslovas. Tell me, how do you feel right now with the draft that you have as the opposing mid laner?
I think they are both cute, so it's fine.
Ooh, they're both cute, so it's fine. Okay, short and easy, I like that. You can take your place over there next to Yuno. And Eri, you got selected as the support for Team Fire.
Yes, I did.
Now, do you think that you're going to be showing your fiery spirit once again?
Yes, I think I will be showing my fiery spirit, and also I decided that I don't like my hair color anymore, and I decided that I would dye my hair according to which team I'm picked on. So I will show my fiery spirit even on my hair.
Ooh, poke champ in chat.
And I'm gonna dye his hair as well.
Okay, so we have two hairs dyed actually.
We have team hair dyeing.
Wait, I should do that as well.
Okay, we have 3 hair dyeing.
Whoa.
Anyone else?
I might
Anyone else?
take it.
Anyone else?
I think we're dying.
Everybody's dyeing their hair, guys.
Die for Gibbons here.
Okay. For one bit. Okay, so we have the next pick over to Forgiven. Now, who are you going to be selecting for your next pick?
I have 2 picks or 1?
1 pick.
That's a bit of thought. Should I trust you? You won't scam me. We're friends for 10 years.
There's a reason why I gave you the first pick.
Ooh.
Okay, so I will pick my friend Maraino.
Maraino is the pick for Team Fire.
Thank you for
He's angry. He hates me.
Welcome, mate.
Okay, so Marino, you get selected by the coach that did not give you the MVP vote, although you had the most damage.
To turrets, to champions, right? It doesn't matter. It's tough love.
Play better.
It's tough love.
It's tough love.
I mean, but I crashed, so it's okay. It's fine.
Okay. So, Marino, give me some predictions.
Predictions?
With the draft so far that you have, who is going to take the next win next Sunday?
Easy win, no?
Easy win. Okay, there you have it. Thank you, Marino. You can join your teammates. So, we have Ratmero joining Team Void. Congratulations.
Let's go. Thanks, coach.
Ratmero, congratulations. Now, do you think that purple suits you better than orange?
Well, obviously, I'm really excited that I don't have to, put my computer all the way over there where it's cold.
Oh, okay.
True.
So right over there at Team Fire, it's cold. Okay,
Yes.
okay, I
Weirdly
see
enough.
that, I see that. And we had some pretty interesting banter going on over at top lane. I want you to give me your predictions.
Well, we're obviously winning, both in game and by hotness. So.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Admiral.
I know, false advertising. Still not hot enough.
Okay, Admiral, congratulations. You can join your team as well.
you.
And now it is time. It is time for the final pick between the two friends, Limitless and XYZ. Who are you going to pick?
I don't know what he said. I didn't understand.
Okay.
Fessy.
No.
We can do special agreement.
No.
Special agreement.
No special agreement. Only for bits. Only for bits.
Ask this about.
So, Unlimited, who is going to be your pick for the AD carry role of your team?
I mean, it's a tough choice. How long is your hand gonna stay like this?
6 to 8 weeks, but I had second highest damage in the last game.
True.
Plus I did actual stuff in the first game. This prevents me from minting. I didn't mint.
That is true.
Limitless, are you going to pitch yourself? Pitch yourself.
No.
No, I have Malzahar E on me. Courting me.
It's a tough choice. It's a tough choice.
It's a tough choice indeed.
And I'm gonna go with Limitless.
Okay, the pick for the 80 carry role of Team Void is Limitless.
Oh my god.
Worst clapping in the history of clapping.
I have Malzaharino on me, what can I say? No, I want the proper handshake.
Okay, wash your hands afterwards. I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sick as well. It's too late.
Limitless, congratulations for joining Team Void.
Thank you.
So, you got picked over XYZ. How does that make you feel?
Sick. To be honest, I was for 1 week in Team Void and I got sick. Help. No, I'm joking, obviously, I'm joking. I like purple, to be honest, so yeah. I'd pick me over XYZ every day, each and every day, so yeah.
Okay, Limitless, congratulations once again. You can join your teammates. And most importantly, support. So, XYZ! Woo. Applause, applause, applause.
Best for last.
Congratulations on joining Team Fire. I think actually all of the players got stationed, if we can say it like that, drafted, of course, by not only their coaches according to their skills, but I think their characters as well. I just have this feeling, I don't know why. So, XYZ.
I don't spit fire, he spits fire.
Who spits fire?
That guy.
Why?
Look at him!
He's literally in the void, man.
He's in the void.
1 second, fast.
So, XYZ. You are going to be laning with Eri. I'm gonna ask you the simplest way. Are you satisfied, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes! Okay, okay. So, in that case, I wish you luck, and with your hand as well. How long is that going to stay like this?
6 to 8 weeks, thanks for asking.
6 to 8 weeks. It's fine, man. Congratulations, you can join your team.
Good answer, by the way.
So guys, there you have it. You have Team Void and Team Fire as well. These are going to be the players that are going to be staying in each team until the end of the show. So now, what I'm going to actually request is the leaderboard. The first place is for Maraino with 71 points. Second place is Eri with 68 points. Third place, Yuno with 63 points. So guys, there you have it. Today you witnessed an absolute massacre on the Rift. You witnessed the draft of each team, and I think that each coach is going to have a lot of time with each player, of course, to prepare not only for the next upcoming main show, but also for the next couple of matches. So I am going to head it over to my co-host, Ultra Short Fuse, so that he can give you the closing words. Bye from me.
Bye from us as well.
Perfect. This was a... Yay!
He's already T-posing.
I see him.
He's
I'm not
already
blind.
in position.
You didn't see that, but I saw that. Once again, they're going. We are here at the end of another lovely episode of StarForge. I'm here with, as always, the closing words. Before we get to those, as you all know, we have some giveaways. Every week in chat, we have 3 Masterwork chests and keys to give away, and you can get those by typing !giveaway in chat. Those will be announced in chat. Simple. The other big thing we do every week is, of course, we give away a jersey for the best clip. Weirdly, what chuckles these people are having. This week, serendipitously, that is a $5 word, we have a clip that was clipped by Fekish Lovish, who is regrettably feeling a bit under the weather. So what he's decided to do is that he is going to give the jersey to his chat. So if you want to know more, please follow him on all the applicable socials. Speaking of the applicable socials, you can find us on Discord, you can find us on Instagram, you can find us all across the internet. Just look us up. We're going to be there with a lot of cool stuff for you. So, from me, from everybody here, I would like to wish you a good night. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Later, everybody.